Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy Wednesday to you all. It is StarCitizen 4.7 first PTU patch day, I suppose, if we're going to mark it on the calendar. Evocati only, but is it still playable now? I haven't been able to play it because it dropped at 5 in the morning and I have stuff to do, so I've not jumped in, but I'm hearing some cool things about it, which we will briefly touch upon, because we have a big org-op going on today, and I'm very excited to get cracking on with that one. Wait a minute, where's the flipping screen? 07, hang on a minute, where is it? There it is. Okay, that's better. Alright, I wasn't prepared there. Anyway, yeah, we've got a big org-op. Hathor 3.0. We're going back. But, as I say, let's say hello first. Meta, Sandman, JJ, Griff, Sketto, 07, YouTube, welcome. Twitch, Mithras, thank you so much for the 18-month resub. Let's get some beers and party out there, please. Beers and... Oh, where's my party button? There it is. Let's see who's here. We have Soldner, Deacon, Sandman, Solomon, Jones, Gallo, Sizen, Dendra, Rhino, Marcon, Bear Normal, Facemaker, Joshua, Crimson, Centurion, Volos, Nexus, Trino, Draco, it's Draco, Shadow Strike, Coda, Victoria, VB, Deeds, thank you so much for the gift sub at the end of the last stream. I didn't even notice. I mean, the bot's not letting me know anyway, but I completely did miss that one, so thank you so much for the gift sub there, by the way. Quantum Kit and Tiny Magnus, thank you for the follow and welcome. 07. Magnatar, Lysergic, Jason, 07 as well. Rockcracker is not Hathor, it's ASD. It's kind of a mixture of the two. I think what's happening is they're learning how to develop these things as not just cool locations, but how we access them. They are kind of a mixture. They're similar to, I would say, Hathor, because they're just open locations that people can go to. If you stumble upon one, you can go in there. Whereas, and that's like ASD, but it's also like Hathor. But they also have missions tied to them. Some of them, you know, as you say, like ASD, there are a lot of them. There are 120 of them. I think 60 of them are exclusive. So if you take on a mission, you get to go to that one, and no one else gets that quantum marker outside of the party. Not to say people can't find it. Chances are very slim, though. 30 are the contested locations that are going to be PvP hotspots, because quantum markers will be available for them all the time. And then there are 20 others that are kind of associated with smaller missions. You know, the missions we already have, like box missions and so forth, where you will get a quantum marker for them once you take that mission on. And they're not really locked behind anything. They're quite accessible. So quite a good amount. From what Ferk was saying on Discord, he said that they're actually a lot larger than he realized. They have monorails inside, like what we saw at Squadron, you know, a similar sort of monorail system. Very Dead Space vibes. Bigger than he felt. So, yeah, that sounds good. And also, Joshua, as he's been traveling throughout the Nyx system, it's quite crashy from what I understand in the PTU right now, but he's gone to these new space stations, the People's Alliance space stations. They're technically the Nyx R&R stations, but they're very similar style to Pyro stations, but they're clean. They're not, you know, run down. And he says, and this is the most important thing, if you go to the clinic in these stations, they don't just have... Well, they have a working coffee machine there. You need to bring your own cup, but it's a working coffee machine, I suppose, like we have in our Habs at Lawville. But he says there's so far in one clinic, there's 3 of them. He's found 3 of them wandering around the clinic. To some, not very important. To others, we will make sure that as we are traveling around the system, maybe on way to a breaker station, we'll just swing by and fill up our coffee. There'll be a queue of us in the org. Maybe 50 of us all queuing up at these coffee... You know, we'll bring our own cups. I might bring my space whale one. And we can fill up as we go. They're awfully loud. What, the space whales? Not the coffee machines. Nemathon, welcome. It is going to be such a great year for Star Citizen. It really is. I mean, provided the game holds up with all the new features and stuff coming in and it doesn't just break everything every time. We're going to have a lot of fun this year. And I can't wait. No, they're different stations, Trino. So the QV stations, they were those... just for the Welcome to Nyx missions. Breaker stations are what they talked about. Rock Cracker. Yeah, Rock Cracker is the mission where you... Basically, it's a station that is developed... I mean, you already know this, I'm sure, but it's a station that holds an asteroid and breaks into the asteroid to allow players to get inside and mine the goodies in there. And I suspect risk-reward gameplay will reflect that based on the type of mission you take. Exclusive ones that, you know, don't pose much PvP danger will definitely hold some good gems there because you've got to go through the process of getting the station back online, powering it up, cracking the rock, and then mining it while fighting NPCs and creatures. Hopefully, new creatures. Probably not, though. I don't know how Copian end up there, but whatever. If it is Copian, I'm guessing. Yeah, they will probably offer some... you know, risk-reward with the different gems you can get. Definitely tying it into the crafting mechanics, so certain things need to be acquired from there to craft certain things. Not to say you have to go there and get them. You can buy them from trade meets and so forth. But then I think the contested zone locations will probably be the ones that hold either better gems or much more loot as you are fighting PvP to get them. So that would make more sense. Beyond that one... Oh my god, is that another stream Boodog? Oh, Jesus. The other ones are just locations you can go to and loot, I would think, and you could do the whole process of getting it up and running again. But yeah, they'll hold some interesting gear, I'm sure. Thank you, Deeds. General Pony, how you doing? You're sad you have to adult today and you can't join in. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's... I was a bit jealous this morning of everyone playing the PTU. It's like, I do this for a living, but I can't just... I could, but it wouldn't really pose well. I could just hop on and play the PTU and put no video out today, but I need to keep that momentum going. And as much as I would love to have just sat all morning playing the PTU, I couldn't. And it's like, I'm seeing people playing it, and it's hurting. Neptune, how you doing? We can drink coffee in 4.6 out of a can. And if you have a hab in Lawville, but you can't really get the... you can't fill up your coffee cup. But now we will be able to, and hopefully it's not just the clinics that have them. Berry, how you doing? 07, sir, we all ready? Looking forward to seeing this. You haven't seen a big org event in a while, and your friend is taking... Who's your friend, Tiny? Let us know, and we can put them front and center for you. Coffee, thank you so much, my friend, for the 85-month resub. Beers and party, please. How you doing today? That's true, you have your own coffee machine in the 2258. Does it actually work, though, Deacon? Yeah, we need these coffee machines. I wish every ship with an interior had a coffee machine. They will. They will be items that we will be able to buy and put in our ships or in our hubs. It's just they haven't done it yet. So I'm really hoping we can even buy these coffee machines. You know, because I assume they're like coffee filled, like the big machines that you would get at a hospital, for example, rather than a little coffee machine. But we'll see. Peanut, how you doing? Welcome. Did it actually work? I never play with us outside of stream because he hates us. I do play with people outside of the stream, absolutely. Just not often, because I don't have time. But I'm hoping I'll be able to get in a bit more with 4-7 and take control of things and keep going. But I do play. I play quite regularly. Dane, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, travel mugs. We already have some. Well, actually, no, we don't have travel mugs. We have... yeah, just weird-looking, like, space whales, star kitten, that kind of stuff. But yeah, travel mug would be a good idea. Recap, welcome. White Beardy, welcome. Matt, 07, welcome. El Mike, 07. But yeah, I'm going to jump in a second. We have a big operation, multi-divisional operation, where we've got to open the hole and then get mining and then get out of there. A lot has gone into this, so I'm excited to see it happening. But other things with this patch, this PTU patch, the Moth has some big fixes with the scraper speed, the pilot controls, the pilot controlling the, you know, the co-pilot, sorry, controlling the piloting, which shouldn't happen. When there's a pilot there. Also, pilot losing controls when the car goes full. That should be fixed. I haven't tried it. People losing their hangars, there's a fix with that in regards to the density manager. So hopefully, if you don't have access to your personal hangar, 4.7 will fix it. Not to say there won't be other bugs causing it, but hopefully not. Briefing room is looking good, Draco. Are you all in there? 30 people. I think, looking at Discord... Let's have a look at Discord. Hang on. How do I check? Edit channel? No. How do I check? It should just... Surely just hovering over it would tell me. Oh, it tells me at the top, doesn't it? Or somewhere. Wait a minute. Maybe at the bottom. How many's in there now? 38 in voice comms. Flipping heck. Alright, I'm coming in. Keel Block, how you doing? What's messing up Windows? Flipping Windows. Owned, good afternoon. The Moth eats itself. Oh, that needs to be fixed if that's the case. That's kind of a weird one. Right, where are we? There we are, let's launch. But yeah, so far, this is, you know, the 4.7 patch we've had is just... stability testing, testing the breaker stations, that's it. Low-key welcome. As always with a Evocati first build, it is just simply testing to make sure things don't just blow up. And from what I've heard, there's a lot of crashing. Quite solid outside of that, but still, you know, crashing is not good. D-Ray, how you doing? But these breaker stations will offer a lot of gameplay. Yes, they'll be the new shiny. Yes, there will be a lot of people... fighting there. Not all of them, because some of them are PvE only. But yeah, I am super excited to see what they bring. Alright, I'll wait for a party invite, guys. Mason, how you doing? Gonna pick up Beam today. Tried the demo and it was great, so picking it up with your code. Thank you, sir. There is a new beta on the way as well, which brings a few updates. So that's something that I really like about companies like Beam, TOBII, PIMAX, you know, these companies that are working to make their products better for everybody. And the people at Beam, there's only like 4 people that work there. It's a real low-key kind of company, but the amount of time and effort they put into making their product and continuing to improve it, and I'm sure they will continue to as well, is really good to see. Weapons ready, Bear. Yeah, let's kick some tires and light some fires. Gene, welcome. Are you involved today, Gene, or are you busy today? In this age of enshittification, is that a real word? It's nice to see companies trying to make things better. What do you mean I'm on the wrong account? Oh, I can't be, can I? No, I'm not. I'm on my main account. Why was I not seeing the party invite? I'm on the main account. I did just jump in and get my gear equipped quick so that I didn't have to do it. Yeah, absolutely though, Sandman. It's nice to see companies actually taking pride in their stuff and making it better, not just trying to force it out for more profit. Oh, I've gone now. Hang on, let me come back in. It was just catching up, I guess. It's a modern term used to describe how websites, ads, and products just keep getting worse. Not sure if it's actually been added to the dictionary yet. No, I've never... I mean, there's a lot of words I've never heard of, so... That's not to say it doesn't count. All right, so briefing first. And then we are heading out. I've got a few words to say first, and then I'll hand it over to APOC and the rest to fulfill Having a sub-0 FPS friends. That also looks to be a... Well, maybe not that, but there's a fix for the friends list scrolling where you can't scroll very far, which is always annoying. Obviously, getting bad frames in the friends list is a whole different matter. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, I'm getting excited for this new build. I really am. And it's not that far off, to be fair. You know, we're talking less than 3 weeks, really. Absolutely, Volos. Yeah, we need. I mean, that's the thing. That's the issue with having to use like Discord caters for our voice comms, but not well. It does it enough, but you know, there are much better things we could do, or much you know, when they finally get round to actually bringing in their own updates to it, which unfortunately for VoIP, I don't know if I'm gonna have to re-listen to what they said about it, because I was under the impression that it wasn't that far off, but it sounds like others think it's coming last. Alright, we are kitted out in our Red Alert outfit. Of course, I may be taking lead of Team C. Squad C. We'll see. What the flipping heck is all this crap doing in here? Let's see if we can go directly to Deacon's hangar. This is probably not going to work. Yo, Lance. 07. It's only the first time you spawn in, Soldner. Once you die, so when you spawn in for the first time, so once you've logged out of the game, you know, completely and come back again, you spawn in your hangar. Aside from that, it'll be in your bed. It's just an automated thing. Come on. Come on, Deacon's hangar. Here it comes. Oh, God. What is it with your hangar? Why does it always do this? Alright, I think we're finally here. I assume, Deacon, you've got a lot of... Oh, I've gone the wrong side. A lot of ammo, because I need Kana and Gallant ammo. I'm coming. I could take the... You know what? Screw it. Yo, Riku, how you doing? Lurchy, welcome. Kobe, welcome. Yes, roll it back if you've got the latest NVIDIA drivers. I've not updated mine yet. I'm going to wait until they fix that stuff. Just borrowing your,
Systems activating.
car.
Systems on.
Shit, I forgot about that. There is also this issue that will hopefully get resolved soon. Alright. Yeah, AMD should be fine. It's just specific to NVIDIA. Look at that. That is all the people in the briefing room. I can't remember where the Red Alert armor came from. It's sub-armor, isn't it, I think? Can anyone remember? Ivenic, welcome. Gren, welcome. It's alright, mate. Astro, how you doing? All good here, thank you, sir. Yeah, they've got an AI. Follow the link, but it doesn't seem to apply a code. If you've used my link, it should be fine. Using my link will be absolutely fine. Gentlemen, how are we doing? Let me just join Discord. And the cluster of names. Oh my goodness.
Someone missing their teeth.
There we are.
Fix it.
All right,
Are
come
we all
on
ready
then.
to sing "Hail to the Chief" when he joins?
I'm ready for that.
Please no.
No.
For a crash hit
I
stream.
thought we were going to get our kazoo.
All hail the Emperor Ron.
Is there ammo on board already?
Supreme Commander Ryan.
Either name is fine.
Dressing up as stormtroopers.
All right. Let's head on up.
Nice.
You could just start calling Ryan dear leader. Or something, or...
Oh, the Emperor.
I've been called worse, to be
We
fair.
can call him Daddy.
Yes, I did.
Okay, clear
You can
comms,
hear
clear
me.
comms, clear comms.
Yeah, can you all hear me all right? I guess not. All right. Yeah, let me...
No, we can't hear you.
Okay. Hang on.
Yet.
I'm sure I... maybe I didn't. I thought I launched it as... thingy, so bear with me. Run as administrator. Look at all these faces. Flipping heck, there's so many. Oh boy, we're gonna need a bigger briefing room. Discord is having a brain fart as well, it seems. Alright, do you guys hear me now? Anyone hearing me?
There you go.
Yes,
Yes.
Good, good. Deacon, we're
Group
gonna need
Loud
a
and
bigger
clear.
briefing room here. We're already almost full. Rightio. As you are all aware, today we are having another crack at the Hathor location. This is Hathor 3.0. Operation. What was it? Karenite? Karenite?
Swift Karenite.
Swift Karenite. What are you wearing? Oh, the glasses. All right. I will let APOC run through the actual plan, but I just want to address a couple of things just to kind of get a bit more clarity on certain areas. Starting with comms, as this is a multi-divisional operation with a lot of cogs turning and different divisions involved, there will be strict comm protocol, and this means keeping voice channels clear unless it is mission specific and absolutely necessary, especially as there will be a lot of things to think about during the event and we need comms to be as clean as possible and precise. So let's not waffle on. We will also be splitting into appropriate comm channels once we're underway. I will let APOC again explain that one. But allow divisional leads to have priority comm access. And yeah, keep chatter to a minimal, please. Now, the second point I'd like to address is in regards to ordnance and the threat of ordnance, which is really our biggest threat. And it doesn't have to be a bomber. It can be any ship that can either hold a bomb inside its cargo bay or attach it to mounts on the wings. So for the Air Defense Squadron, your priority is to ensure that ordnance is seen as quickly as possible and dealt with as soon as possible. And, you know, rules of engagement, as always, is only when fired upon. But if you see a bomber coming in, an A2, an A1, anything specifically bomber, you are free to engage without asking permission. I also implore all pilots to use the scanners for incoming ships as well. So if a ship approaches, contact them if possible, but scan them first. If you can contact them, if they're, you know, just a vulture with nothing on board, ask them to sort of move along nicely. You can ping them, get their name, just comment in the comms. Or, they might not hear you. Obviously, VoIP's not really working, so we'll do our best to inform them. But do scan every ship that comes in, because if they have a bomb inside the cargo hold, they can still do damage with that. They're still a threat and need to be taken care of. So we take no chances when it comes to bombers. So to reiterate, make sure you scan the ship, check the loadout, and if you see a bomb, engage until it's destroyed. If a bomb is actually dropped, that is the priority target. So disengage from the ship, try and make sure that the bomb is taken out, and then re-engage with the ship. I'll allow the squadron teams or the air defense teams to determine, you know, who maybe is designated to that versus the actual ship itself, but the priority is making sure that the bomb doesn't land. Bear with me.
Even if you have to sacrifice yourself and fly into it.
Yeah, ideally not the case,
trying.
but if need be. Also, if you see a bomb at all inside a cargo hold, a bomber coming in or dropped, you do have a priority to shout in comms and let as many people know as possible where it is. We don't need to freak out and, you know, go on a rant about it. We just need to make sure that everyone's alerted to it who needs to be, so that we can take care of it. But that is it from me. Good luck, as always. Have fun, as always. APOC? Over to you, mate. Philip, welcome.
Alrighty.
Yes, welcome. Sketto, welcome.
So we're going to be hitting all 3 paths at once. We will have 3 different Marine teams in 3 different meta pins to do that. Marines, once we're done with the briefing, if y'all head down to the hangar, we're going to get the meta pins loaded, and then we'll get everyone divvied up into teams. As far as operational security goes for this, I'm not going to say where we're going until we pretty much get there. If you see a bomber, air defense guys, we normally operate on don't fire unless fired upon. If you see a bomber that is priority target, if they get within 10 kilometers, they're dead. I don't care what type of ship it is, A1, A2, something carrying a bomb. If you see a bomb in a cargo hold, that target is hostile. People don't carry bombs around with the intent to not use them.
We did the other day.
May I say something, please?
Go for it.
If you are calling out that there is a bomber, please state your name and then let us know what it is so that we can locate you and get on it.
Yeah, clear and concise information is key, not just bomb, just randomly.
If one of the gunners on the Revenant spots a bomber, please call out the direction that you see that bomber in, the compass direction, and we can swing the railgun around and give it a welcome package.
If you do not have a compass for one way or another, she is an old boat, and you may not always have a compass in the turret. Say it compared to the direction of the Revenant itself.
Yeah, like a clock face, for example.
Yeah, 2 o'clock Revenant.
Once we get down to the ground and the Marines are clearing the PFs, or when we get back up in the OLPs, there are certain callouts that I need the Marines to be doing. When you finish aligning your facility and the battery pops out, I need you to put the battery outside of the battery room on the floor, and somebody, the leader of that group, comes up to the main comms channel and lets us know that the battery at path 2 is available. That lets Mighty know that he can come and pick it up, and then we've got the batteries going up to the OLP. When we have the OLP phase, the team that is pressing the button up on the OLP will call out that they've primed the OLP, and then the team in the bunker will call out when they've fired the laser and the firing sequence has begun, and then again once the cooldown sequence has begun and we can move into the cave. If anything goes wrong during any of this, we have spares. Call out if a PAF eats your alignment blade, or the key gets eaten down at the bunker, anything like that. We have spares of these things, a battery going poo for not being there in the first place. All of that kind of stuff, we can get spares to you. Just call it out, let us know which PAF it is, which location you're at, and we can bring spares to you.
I have a question.
Yes.
For those of us miners who are on board the Idris until the hole is open, do you want us to stay in the Idris's comms before going to the mining division comms?
Yes. You guys will be in Idris comms, basically acting as turret gunners until we get to the phase where mining is happening.
Thank you.
I'm just looking through my list right now. Hold on.
It's a big op. The worm bug, Coffee. What's the worm bug?
The biggest so far.
Okay, concerning mining, I did want to give a small tip. Most of the geos, I think all of the geos have helix lasers on them.
Correct.
The optimal distance for the geos away from the rock is around 7 to 8 meters. Regardless of which small or large rock you're doing, make sure you're in the right power levels. For a small rock, low power. For a big rock, high power. But you generally want to be 7 to 8 meters away from the rock in order to not have it just instantly overheat itself. Those Karenite rocks in particular are spicy.
If you are not experienced with this, aim somewhere else than the rock itself and adjust your power levels away from the rock. Start low and go in on it.
Yeah, I'd like to just mention as well, primarily the miners will be experienced with geos. If you're not, it's Alt number 4 to go from high to low mode. Make sure you start in low or are aware that you're in high, and try your best not to blow us up
Yeah,
And
because
if you're not
default is
experienced
high.
with geos at all, I would recommend just hand mining it. Hand mining
Yeah.
on the small rocks is actually relatively easy.
Yeah, we can do.
Just again, remember to always adjust your level before actually moving to target the rock.
We can do training on this stuff if you really want to try out a geo, but this is not the day to try it for the first time.
Yeah. We
These
will
are
have
some of the
Marines.
most
We
difficult.
will have a Marine squad stationed inside the hole to guard you guys, and we will have 2 Marine squadrons stationed outside the hole simultaneously to act as additional layers of protection for you, and also to run inside and revive if things do go horribly wrong.
Never happens.
For the mining, there will be a 8 SCU box right at the entrance of the cave, if not slightly inside the entrance, depending on how easily we can fit it in and get it in and out easily. That box is your dump location. Every 2 or 3 nodes that you guys are mining, I know you can hold more than that in your backpacks, and especially in the geos, but every couple of nodes, I need you to run upstairs and stick it in the box. The Marines' #1 objective, especially on the outside, is making sure nothing happens to that box. That's our dump box. That's where all the gems are going to go, and we're going to be periodically removing it from the situation and replacing it with an empty box to make sure we're not keeping all our eggs in one basket.
It's the Idris
And we have
cargo
a
bay.
constant flow of the loot going out of the thing and not being a risk.
No, I want people to be able to wear what they want, but we will be able to at least have color schemes.
As
and
far as
logos at
comms
some
go,
point with Wargammer.
we're gonna pretty much all start in our central comms here. As we get to the facility area, we'll have the 3 Marine teams separate into their own comm channels. There's 3 Marine comms, 1 for each team. The mining team will use its own channel once we get the mining phase going.
Yo, Feng, how you doing?
With the absence of Sweet, who is lead miner?
GM Dex, welcome.
Air defense.
If you're in the
just
org,
stay in
mate,
this
by all
channel,
means,
or,
but
you gotta
only-
check
it's only
Air
org
defense will be staying in main channel.
members at the moment.
copy.
Do
I don't actually know who else was coming in the mines.
do we have?
We will figure out mining
org
lead
squad
once we get it
leads
moving.
for squad A, B, and C? Have we had those? established
No,
yet?
we'll deal with that once we get people divvied out to the meta pins downstairs after the briefing.
Okay, Roger.
I think that's it for me. I will give more details as we go.
Okay, do we have anyone else who needs any divisional leads wanting to speak?
Yeah, just a small
Serious?
concern regarding
Dawson.
comms. We have 39 people today, so some of the new people joining. If you get downed, if you need help, just don't say I am down. Just call your name. We're not yet recognizing everybody's voice. If you find a target, if you see a target coming in, stay very calm and just call it out. Call your names. Bogey on Nexus, bogey on Deeds. That's the way we do it.
Yeah.
And whenever you hear any of the dev leads shout clear comms, please stay quiet, no matter how important what you're saying. We will only need clear comms when something critical happens.
Yeah, I'd like to reiterate that about the using your own name as a comms shout for being down or whatever. It's we shouldn't be going through to another system. I wouldn't think so. Our names should be above our heads, and that is the clearest way for anyone to get to your location. So if you are downed, Mac down, and try and give a location as to where you are, so that the medic can at least look in the direction you are and then find your name if it's clustered and come and find you. It is important to keep comms as clean as possible. Anyone else? Okay. Do we have information on spawns? I assume we're not all just spawning here, or are we starting?
So
with...
Idris crew, mining crew, you guys are setting spawn on the Revenant to start with. The Marines will set spawn on their individual metapins once those are here, and then also set spawn on the Idris at intermediate points.
Okay.
we'll call it out. For the air defense team, I will be giving you guys an opportunity to set your spawn on the local low planetary orbit station, whether that be Everest or Seraphim, once we get to that general region. So that in the event that we do enter combat and you guys get down, you can just call another fighter and be right back in the fight without having to travel halfway across the system again.
Yeah, good call. Okay, so shall we get started?
Let's get this rolling.
If you don't have any food or ammo on this location,
Yo, yeah, it's
kitchen
amazing,
and armory is fully stocked, so go help yourselves.
Yeah, make sure you're all kitted up with everything you need. A bit of sustenance as well, because you may be in the cave or around for a while without being able to go back for supplies. All right, let's
As well
get to
as
it.
medical refills for your
Yes.
medical tools and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that in the medical.
Marines and miners, if we do end up going to Aberdeen, there are Pembroke suits in the crew quarters on the Revenant. If we do go to Aberdeen, I will request that you guys all swap to Pembroke armors. Just pick a locker. Remember the number of the locker. That way you can leave your equipment in that locker and swap to the Pembroke suit and not have it all jumbled together with everyone else's equipment when you come back to equip your regular armor again.
Yeah, good call. All right, I'm going to jump to...
Because it's hot, and you will die.
It's very hot.
I'm going to jump
Speaking
to...
of which-
Oh, sorry, go on.
Everyone remember to put your helmets back on.
Yes.
Everyone, helmet check.
I'm going to jump to divisional lead, but I will... if I need to take control of Squad C, then I can do so. But if we have enough squad leads, then I'll just pony on the back of it all and follow along.
Copy. We'll probably have you leading Squad C, but we'll get there.
Okay. Boop, there we go. So that's the briefing over with. It's a lot of things going on there. Cyrus, how you doing? Yeah, it's come a long way.
Check to set your spawn, please.
Yeah, will do, thank you. It's come a long way, especially in 6 years. I mean, it's come a long way in a year. I'm gonna go this way, see where it leads. I need to get some ammo, I need to set my spawn, and some sustenance as well. Damage, thank you so much for the 22-month resub. Beers and party, please. Thank you, sir. Is this medbay? No, are we at the back? Oh, flip, I can't remember. I'm just going to keep walking till I find it. No, the bot, unfortunately... This is the wrong way. The bot, unfortunately... the owner of the bot lost access to the... what is it called? His web address. So, and he doesn't think he's going to be able to get it back. So Deepbot is dead. There is a workaround which I'll take a look at over the weekend to try and get it back so that we can at least get the commands off of it and then start putting that into a new bot. But yeah, for now we're without bots, unfortunately. Question, Big Troll, how you doing? How do you get the 4.7? It's Evacati only. So Evacati is a testing group that is invite only and under NDA. Which is just basically people, either content creators or people who play and report bugs consistently. So it is still in Evacati. It will eventually slowly start moving out to other waves, be that wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. And you will be one of those waves before going to live. TZ Feudal, how you doing? Yeah, I like this armor. Reef, welcome. Is it hard for new players to find an org? I wouldn't say it's hard. I mean, you're more than welcome to join our org. Exclamation... Oh, wait, hang on. Look for SMBorg or SMBorg on the orgs page. Send in a request and you'll come in. And that's the best way to get involved. It's TechCam Chief Medic. And then you just join in. Make sure you join Discord as well. Can we get links out? Sorry, guys. It is Reef, please, JP. Just double checking. There we are. Right, now I need to go to the armory. Let's hold up. Flood, how you doing? 07, sir. Azarinth, welcome. Yes, we can talk about our experiences in Evocati builds. We just can't show any footage or play any audio, that kind of stuff. But it is currently just Evocati at the moment. Dark, how you doing? Are you in playing today? Otherwise known as the best dog. Well, I didn't want to say myself. I think I need to go port side. I'll put my helmet on, don't worry. He means for when we leave, because we will be at a location that is, you know, doesn't have breathable atmosphere. Yes, it did flood. Yeah, I mean, I don't wait up for these anymore, these patches, these Evocati builds, or these early builds, because they're always at a time when I am in bed, so, you know, in order to sort of download it and so forth, it would take so long. But actually, they had some trouble last night getting it out, and it didn't come out until 5:30 in the morning my time, which is way later than it usually is. That's why it's still open now. I think they will keep it open for 6 hours. It may be still open. They may have shut it now. Finally fixed your PC so you can join org events after over 4 months troubleshooting. Wow. Okay, that's the brig and the bridge. So maybe it's this way. Do you know the way, Solder? It just... So I don't know about inventory. I'm assuming it's using the new inventory, but I didn't get to test it. There wasn't anything testing on crafting. It was the focus was rock... Well, the breaker stations and the missions associated with them. So, yeah, there may be... you know, those elements may be in, but they're just not focus. Oh, was it the old inventory, Eternal? Thank you, mate. So, yeah, Soldner has kindly volunteered to be the ship security. Because as we found the other day, someone sneaking on board, setting their spawn on the Idris, without us even knowing, is a thing. So, Soldner will be providing security for the bridge and patrolling. Right, so I need... Kana. And Gallant. I can't remember what the Gallant one looks like. Is it kind of like that? That's Arrowhead. That's Klaus and Werner, definitely. That's it. So 4 Gallant. And then Kana looks a little bit more like that. That's it. No, that's Devastator. Okay. Alright, so 4 and 4. And I will split 20. Take that. And I will split 20. And take them. Now, sustenance and medical. Oh, I should have picked up medical while I was there. In fact, I don't think I need any medical stuff. I've got enough. But sustenance I'll get from the bridge. Yo, Plopper, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. And Buster, welcome. The op is Hathor. Hathor 3.0. All right, to the bridge, Solder. So we've done this a couple of times now, where we've attempted to open the mine of Hathor and mine the Karanite. And we've succeeded both times. But, you know, as new players join the org, and we like to head back and keep doing it. We're doing it again. Plus, it's going to be interesting to keep practicing this stuff for when Rockcracker and 4.7 do come along. Because we're not just going to be doing the missions of you know, breaker stations. We're also going to be going to them probably outside of missions to get the gear that we need for crafting. Shield, how you doing? Ricky, welcome. Thank you, sir. Tricota, welcome. Yes. Well, it wasn't my idea, yo, Hawk. It was Deacon's idea because the actual briefing room was too small. We had far too many people versus seats. So we had to expand it, and Deacon came up with a great idea of buying a load of in-game seats and yeah, putting them in there. Alright, let me grab... I'll take 5. It is a fifth of the actual contents. Plus 1. What are we waiting for? Are we waiting to load up the hangar bay? Because if so, I'll go and watch as the stuff comes in. Yo, ETBT, how you doing? You're at work, are you? Oh, don't worry. Oh, Christ, no, no. How do I cancel that? Okay, that worked. Let me just check my weaponry. Very nice. Oh, are we taking off? Are we going? Do we have much by way of vehicles inside the actual hangar bay already? Good morning, good morning, Tuba. Oh, no. Is it
2 wolves in the hangar bay?
Oh, is that all we have right now? Okay. I won't bother taking a little walk around there then. Passerby, how you doing?
Yeah, we're loading the terrapins right now, so it's gonna be a great sight if you go there and check.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my way. How you doing today, Nexus? You all good, mate?
All good. 20 minutes until I can have coffee and the world will have color.
I might join you for that one. Let me know when you're getting one and I'll go grab one as well. Flopper, how you doing? Yeah, 4.7 is going to be a good one. I am very excited to see it come along. Chris, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, 4.7 with crafting alone is going to cause a lot of reason to, you know, it's going to give us all a lot of purpose in why we do these ops versus just making cash and having fun together. There is, not that you need any more reason, but crafting, you know, weapons and armor for the org, everything. You'll need everyone to have the equipment and stuff. So, I'm excited for that. What is it? Not allowed to run on the ship if they're no threat. I mean, people can run. There's no like hard and fast rule to stop people from running. If people want to run around the ship, they can do. I think people just know it bugs me when I see people running because it just feels like, why is everybody running? Oh, it's because they're playing a game. But, yeah, I like to walk. Kind of feels a bit more true. But it's not like, you know, people can't run around the ship. A steady jog would be ideal, like if you need to get somewhere and you don't want to walk. I don't mind, like, you know, people jogging like this. It just annoys me when everyone's sprinting and jumping. Comes the first terrapin. Country, welcome. What gives, welcome. How y'all doing? You need to start studying for your admission tests. Priorities, TZ. I just, you know, letting me down. I'm only kidding, mate. You focus on your tests, of course. There'll be plenty more to come along as time goes on. Comes the next one, flown by logistics lead Joshua. Very smooth, very smooth. Nice colours as well with these vehicles. Got some boxes set up here, ready to go. It's a shame that the audio is just missing in most cases. Oh, slightly tagged. The wolf somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, it must have been this little front bit here. It's a tight squeeze. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Landing gear. Forgot landing gear. You're off for 2 hours of group therapy. Sounds fun, Yeti. Enjoy, my friend. You want to build a new PC for Star Citizen, but at the moment, all the high-end stuff goes to AI companies. So now is a bad time for buying hardware. Some too expensive, some not even there. Yeah, 100%. It's just really bad timing right now. So the terrapins, these are what will be delivering squads, our Marines, our ground troops. Well, not really ground troops, are they? Because we're landing at OLPs as well. But we have 3 for Alpha Bravo Charlie. I will probably be taking control of Charlie, just because I know how the bunker works, and I don't know how necessarily the OLPs work. I would get there to the OLPs, and I'll be like, I don't know where we go. So, with the bunkers, I'm quite alright handling that. So yeah, I'll be... so this is basically where the Squadron... the Space Marines will set their spawns, and will be picked up and dropped off. Ever try Emily the Ultimate Voice Assistant? I haven't, no. I think I've heard of it. I believe. I think I was contacted about it, but I haven't had time to look into it or anything. Is that what it is? Taron, how you doing? Is it like voice attack? The annoying thing is that would it have been an easier time studying if I'd already had my grade for my bachelor's degree, which is now about a week overdue. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, I love this outfit. Very nice. Priorities, TZ, absolutely. You joined the org a couple of weeks ago, but but just need to get the hang of the game a little better before I join org events. Don't fret too much, country. Just join. You know, we have maybe when we have a bit more of a casual event, join in on that one. You know, like a mining event or a salvaging event, or you know, come 4.7. There'll be plenty of stuff to take part in, and you can just shadow people. If you're really unsure about certain things, you can just sort of shadow a group as they go out mining or salvaging or on board the Idris, and just kind of get a feel for how it works, a feel for how comms work. Don't worry too much about practicing and training, because at the end of the day, we all still make mistakes. Even those of us who have been playing for years, we all still make mistakes, and silly, stupid mistakes that we really shouldn't anymore, but we still do. So it doesn't matter how much practice or training you have, something will always happen. We generally just laugh about it because, you know. So yeah, don't feel like you have to have a certain level of skill or ability or understanding of the game. In fact, you're probably gonna learn more quicker by just getting in and joining in. Thank you, Grizzly. Appreciate that, sir. We should be alright. The operational planning and coordination and general execution is always top-notch. I know last time we did this, or maybe it wasn't this one, it was something similar. Maybe it was one of the ASD stuff, but the keycard just disappeared. And so we had to go and quickly get a new one, and it was, you know, right in the middle of the op as well. We were halfway through doing it, and then the keycard we needed was in someone's inventory, and it just disappeared, and then we had to go and get a new one, which was a pain. But you know, we generally have I'm not gonna bother with that. We generally have plan B, C, D, E, all the way. Backup plans. Dr. P. Alright. Yo, Frasty, how you doing? How much do you think it will take to CPU, RAM, SSD, and over to get lower cost? What's that, sorry, Frasty? How much do you think it will take to CPU, RAM, SSD, and over to get lower cost? Do you mean what's the sort of cheapest you could probably spend right now to get into the game? Is that what you're asking? Unfortunately, with the prices of RAM, you're probably going to look at having to pay the cost of the equivalent of a medium high-end PC, even just to get, a mid-range PC. Dr. P. Talking to P, I do need to go in a minute. Jay, how you doing? Most important thing for Org Ops is just listen and be ready. Yeah. You do that and you'll be golden. And at the end of the day, we don't expect anyone to talk in comms. As long as you have headphones and you can hear us talking and following orders and so forth, we don't expect you to talk. So for those who maybe are a bit anxious or nervous about talking in chat, especially if you're joining for the first time, you don't have to talk. Just be able to hear us. Getting Ghost, Sobi, thank you for the follows. Plop, thank you for the follow as well. Dark Tidings, thank you for the resub. Did I say that already? Apologies, mate, if I haven't. Thank you. We'll see how it goes. We often get attacked by bombers, usually rogue bombers. The last time we tried this, we had Griefernet after us. We had a random player who had been pestering APOC in a Red Wolf and pestering his streams for a long while, pestering us, and kept trying to take control of the bunker. He was funny. Amongst just other randoms, you know, trying their luck against us, so it's not ever going to be smooth sailing, but that's part of the fun, really. You just bought a 5070 Ti? Very nice. Much camera at my eyes. Yeah, absolutely. They have what? They have become ridiculously priced. Des, how you doing? Got any tips for getting starting funds? You're currently sitting at around 500,000. Do you have any recommendations for a solo pilot? Aside from missions or mining or salvage, I would say I mean, it depends on how much you want to just grind versus what you enjoy. I would always say just do what you enjoy, and the funds will grow as you keep playing. You know, if you enjoy mining, go out and mine, refine, sell, salvaging, go and do that. Alliance Aid is a good way of making some decent cash while getting some rewards, but that will be ending on the 17th, so you might not have time to complete it. You may, if you crack on with it. But other than that, you know, you've got things like hauling contracts that can pay pretty well. These are your Alliance Aid stuff, which will be coming to a close soon. Mercenary stuff, doing bunker missions are quite fun. You could also do the what is it, Gillies stuff, or expanding on these kinds of mercenary missions where when you do one, you'll unlock more and more. Hauling missions, as I say, is a good one to go for. Like this one, you've got to go and get a few things, and I mean, Chola Beach is probably quite dangerous, so if you're starting out as a solo player, maybe don't do that. But yeah, there's plenty of missions and other things you can do that are like mining and salvage, but you need specific ships to do that. Even hand mining can be quite profitable, to be fair. Or renting a mining ship, or renting a rock if you've got a ship that can transport them. Marcus, how you doing? Welcome. And Getting Ghost, thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Beers and party, please. Much appreciated. You and your twin just bought a 12-foot boat, and we finally decided we're going to call it the Twin Virgo. Are you both Virgos? I'm a Virgo. It's a cool name, though. If you enjoy piracy and don't rethink your life choices, it might be harder to make wealth, but you may still have fun. True, I mean, piracy itself needs to expand, doesn't it, with a lot more range of gameplay. Make it more interesting so people choose to actually pirate rather than just, I'm just going to shoot the ship. Yes, exactly, Taron. It is all dependent, isn't it, on, I'm just going to have a wee, on how much time you have to play versus how much progress you can make. Absolutely. get a coffee as well. Grossa, thank you for the follow. Yeah, biggest win of 4.7 is definitely the working coffee machines and clinics, though. I think that's the addition that's hitting the hardest for me nicely. Oh yeah. Does everyone in Discord get to hear you stream? No, not necessarily. I think, G-Sharp, welcome. It depends on the individual. Some people want to, some people don't. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing when they hear my stream and they're also playing. Some people do have it on, you know, separately. But it's not a guarantee. If they want to watch my stream, they can do, but sometimes they might just want to be fully enveloped into the immersion of the game.
Good news, I have coffee. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'm just making mine now, actually. I couldn't wait for you to tell me. It was just, you took too long.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yo, Seathim. Yeah, distortion weapons seem to be a good option these days. Vic, welcome. Quick suggestion: all party names should only contain no. Yes, it would be great. I mean, that's not really on us. People want to call themselves whatever they want to call themselves. Really, the UI needs to be updated so that A, we have a choice whether we see it or not, I believe, and B, it isn't an absolute cluster F when you have, you know, many people in the same space. That will need to be addressed 100%, and I'm sure they will when they address the UI. But rather than having all of us have to, I mean, eventually we will run out of 3-letter names. Yeah, me too, Flopper. Piracy as a proper pursuit, and I think crafting will help with that, because pirates will probably want to grab some stuff to craft, like it gives purpose there, so they'll take that approach. But there's still going to be people. There will always be people who just want to cause problems, but the game needs to, you know, push back. But piracy is a legitimate profession for those wanting to pursue it, and it needs to have just as much content and fun as anything else. But yeah, proper comms, like, that's
You're
one of the
leading,
biggest things for me.
Charlie team, so you go to path 3.
Copy that. So we are heading to path 3. We're going to be taking on... give me a heads up when we need to get set up and into our Terrapin.
Copy that.
Can I have someone on my squad as well that actually knows where everything is to be, so that if I get lost, because I don't know exactly where everything is, I can handle the bunker, but yeah, have someone who knows this a little bit.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Yeah, cheers to all the coffees and coffees and teas, whatever you're drinking. A pressurized tent. That would be kind of cool. You're thinking Moth would be one ship life, where you can do salvage and cargo as well instead of having a fortune and a whole. Yeah, so you can kind of combine the two. I mean, there will be limitations, of course, with scale of cargo, but yeah, absolutely. Jedi, how you doing? Yo, Das, how you doing? What was the reference to coffee machines? So it was the clinic. So in Nix now, in Nix in 4.7, they are putting out those People's Alliance stations by the looks of things. They are part of the 4.7 build, or they're intended to be. And the clinics at these stations have working coffee machines where you can walk up to it. As long as you've got a cup, you can put it underneath and press the button, and it will give you coffee. which of course has some form of like benefit on your character, positive and negative, but it's just kind of cool. Yo, Aliyah, how you doing? When will Squadron 42 drop? No idea. This year is still the intention, but we don't know exactly when. They haven't given us a proper date, but it is sometime this year, hopefully sooner than better. Yeah, I know, Daz. That was my feeling exactly. Fix my minimac. The bot's gone. The bot is dead. They will do in 4.7, Smev, yeah. They don't at the moment in 4.6, but according to Josh, who had gone to one of the People's Alliance, he went to the clinic in one of the People's Alliance stations, and he said there were 3 coffee machines. So long as you have a cup, you can actually, you know, fill up your cup, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it has some nutritional variations. Those who are new to the game, we do have quite a bit of player status stuff going on. So in order to learn more about it, you go to your journal in your MOBIGlass, and then you search for better nutrition, better you. Now, everything in the game that you eat or drink has an NDR rating, or a HEI rating, or both. NDR meaning nutritional density rating, so how nutritional is this, which will determine slight buffs up and down with you know, what you eat. I'll show you in a second. And a hydration efficacy level, or index. And they have these sorts of, you know, effects on you. You can read all about them. Energizing, fatiguing, cognitive boosting. They're all like little buffs, nerfs here and there that will have slight, very slight, somewhat unnoticeable, I believe, effects, but they're there. Yo, Mickle, how you doing? No, I don't think they're connected to the coffee machine in the 300i. They're probably older tech that will also need updating. Sorry, Jedi. There's nothing I can do right now. Yeah, the bot will be reborn. Snaggle, sticks, and smolts, yeah. What if one of the coffee machines was a Transformer spy robot? Well, you never know. Are we drinking their oil? You're thinking maybe we should ask them to add an emergency storage where in the event of your ship gets killed on a planet or you're not dead, you can use a survival kit to use a pressurized tent. I suspect when it comes to like escape pods, when they bring those in, they will have like little emergency kits inside them. I think some of them are actually labeled as that. But we need working escape pods, of course. No, food wasn't part of the crafting tech preview. We will eventually be able to craft stuff. And that's also where the likelihood is of not the highest quality stuff will be used, you know, just in a meal. Yeah, the coffee in a can, it's just not the same, is it? Caffeine prime. You've been playing for 2 to 3 weeks, rented a Vulture, made enough to buy a Fortune. Now I'm driving a Reclaimer, C2 Apollo Hornet. It's the way to do it. Minigames for toilets. There will be. Not maybe minigames, but there will be an option to use them. Showers and so forth. I don't know if you saw one of the old engineering videos, although that was, you know, an interpretation from one of the B-roll team.
Easy, make your way to the terrapin, thank you.
Copy that. Is our terrapin the rear terrapin?
Yep, Charlie.
Copy. Hello, Apop. Good luck, everyone on the bridge. Keep this bridge safe, Soldner. Can lock the door if you need to. Yeah, being a cook on board is something they have stated in the past. Or hiring a cook at some point, but we know NPC crew is going to be post 1.0, so you're probably going to be cooking first before the NPCs do. Yeah, most ships with kitchen areas or crew quarters have what is classed as a drinks food dispenser. And eventually they'll be working and you'll be able to acquire sustenance that way. October 14th? Is that what you think? I don't know. I'm thinking more likely a little earlier, but I don't know. I really don't know. Space Samurai. Oh, good. Thank you, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, I now that GTA's got pushed, I'm almost certain it'll be before GTA, which is good news. Could you, if APOC isn't busy, just give me a quick briefing on what we need to do at these paths, so I can at least have an idea of where we're supposed to be going?
Okay, so each path has 3 rooms.
In the main
there is
building.
In the main building.
Right.
Okay, so you need a red card to open each room.
Right.
To get the red card, you need a blue card. And then there is 3 alignment blades. You stick the 3 alignment blades in the alignment panel in the middle of the big building.
Yeah.
Each one will spawn some Valakar and some enemies.
Yeah.
Once you align all 3, a garage at the end will open and we can get the battery.
Copy.
Once you have the battery, just call out for Mighty. We'll send him the Prowler to pick up the battery.
Okie dokie. So these blades are in each of those red rooms, but in order to get into the red rooms, we may need to go to the other outbuildings, is it, to get the codes?
Correct, yes. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Yeah, nice one. Alright, I'll join the... Are we joining the correct channel, or should I stay here? I mean, it'll probably be best if I join the C team FPS.
We'll let you know once we switch to the channels.
Yeah, okay. How you doing, everybody? Your name is SMB Revenant, apparently. That's like, okay.
You're good to switch to FPS Op Team C.
Copy that. Moving now. Space Samurai, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Or the tip. It's much appreciated. Alright, let me switch to C. Hello, Team C. We are there. You guys hear me alright?
I can hear you, Ryan.
Copy. Yo, chap. Yeah, just mostly, well, it's not necessarily RP purposes. Like, I'm not, just trying to role play. I just don't like seeing people run around. It annoys me.
You have a preference where this goes down, Ryan? You want us on the pad or out on the side?
I would say ground level, so that we're not having to get off the pad first. But yeah, as close as you can without... Yeah, just near the main building, so that we can at least go in and assess whether we can get the doors open quick without having to move anywhere else. Thank you, sir.
It sounds like we're going to have Alpha and Bravo units reinforce us after they confirm the other sites are done.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, we'll try and move in and take the interior building. But yeah, as close to the building as possible so that we can get in ground level. Or even top floor, maybe.
Sounds like a plan. We'll put her close to the main structure on the floor.
Copy that, thank you. So yeah, that's to get access to the actual main path building. No, I mean, should I be setting my spawn inside this terrapin, shouldn't I?
If possible.
Good idea.
Okay, coming in the way there. City, thank you, sir. Already getting a bit of a frame drop from being at these locations, I think. Whoa, trying to press a button. Alright. Alright, let's make sure, team, that we have weapon check, helmet check, as I can see you all have them on. go with Gallant for now, I think. Oh, I might save that. Lovely. All right, yeah, we'll move nice and slow and steady together. Let's not have anyone sprinting off. Calling out targets if necessary, and we're going to try and get up to the first floor as quick as possible so that we can at least check which doors are open. Do we have any keys available to access these doors now, or we have to collect them as we go?
We have backups
I think we need to
within
collect.
but I don't think we currently have any.
You have to collect them. If they are bugged, let me know. I'll deliver some.
Okay. So
Also,
these...
Ryan, there is a DM from Mighty. Please check it before you start the op.
Copy. Where's the DM?
Nexus.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any DM.
He's DMing right now.
Okay. We are recruiting. I mean, we're not necessarily actively recruiting, but you're welcome to join, Hoberson, by all means. Exclamation org.
By the way, I will be your friendly medic for today, so if there are any emergencies, please call out. I will be hanging out in the back a little bit, but I will get to you ASAP if something is going on.
Copy. Which name is that?
Sorry, that was City.
City?
The white uniform,
City?
if I
yeah.
can't have a marker.
That makes more sense now. Okay. Yeah,
City,
dressed for the occasion.
The door.
You'll start to close the door?
Come again?
Please. Everybody else is buttoned up.
Roger. Right. Door is closed. Yeah, let's get prepared. There's a seat there if anyone wants to sit down. That's it. We're going to one of the Hathor locations, Space. We're doing an op.
Starboard, the last time that I did this, I misjudged the height. It was lower than I thought it would be exiting the Idris. So be careful.
Okay.
Yep. I keep her tucked and pancaked.
Yeah, copy that. I'll let you give us the word star when it's time to deploy.
Copy.
Mac, confirm you're at the DM. Thank you.
Copy, checking it out. Yo, Sunderland, how you doing? Oh yeah, got it.
Nexus, do we have a target at Path 3 that I can hone in on?
Go to Drago.
Drago is the point of interest. Gotcha.
I think a neutral Perseus just landed at Path 3.
Okay.
Copy.
Interesting. Interitus, how you doing? Welcome. It's nice to see the lamp system working. Don't think we're yet taken off, but as you can see, don't know if we're going to need it or not. Don't know if it's night time or what. Rakona, how you doing? Welcome. You're poorly, are you, Volos? Oh, mate, that sucks. Yeah, it's nice with this weather coming in, but not nice if you're in bed, unfortunately.
Our door's coming open.
Copy that. Yo, chap, you enjoy it. Oh, welcome, by the way. Sorry.
Getting ready to scramble.
Makes you the game feel so much more immersive. Yes, I'm enjoying the game so far, but I've only done 2 bounty hunts, and that's about the learning. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. You've just got to take your time with it and just keep going. But as I've said to anyone joining, people who have been playing for years still make mistakes. We still do stupid stuff, so it happens regardless. Just do what you enjoy. Don't fret too much. You will learn as you go.
To launch. Be careful. There is a potential hostile in your location. Just keep an eye out, guys.
Good copy. Okay. See how this goes.
Free and clear. Heading toward Drago.
Whenever you need lamp, the ship you're in doesn't have it. Yeah. Thankfully, it's kind of been the opposite for me so far, where I've been like, oh, I don't know if this ship has it. Let's check. And it comes on and it's very useful. Alright, let's see if we can swiftly get in and take this out. No, we're alright, Spunky. But I mean, by all means, you know, being part of the org, jump in, get a role allocated, you can come along. There is the path. Very cool. Alright, weapons up.
Coming into the LZ now.
Coming. Get ready to deploy. Let's, once we touch down, let's spread out and just cover the entrance of the ship until it takes off.
Pop the door, we're on the back of the corner of the path.
Okay, door open. Alright, go, go, go.
We're on the ground.
Secure the ground first. Alright, we are out. Hold. You're good to take off if need be. Alright, let's push up to this building on our 180. Get soft against the wall. There is an enemy close. Enemy down. Check the balconies as well. Enemy corner. Good shot. Alright, push up against this and we'll be heading to a 90-degree angle.
We lost one.
Okay, let's keep pushing. Gonna move across to our 90 degrees. Let's move now. Keep an eye out for any contacts. If they're off in our background, ignore them.
Contact at the back.
Copy. Take them down if they're easy. If not, just leave them.
Yeah, they're taken care of.
Copy. Let's hold against here. City, if you wanna... Are you hanging back or are you coming up with?
I will join you, absolutely.
Okay, you come up with here. Let's keep spread out as well, just in case. So, the building is to our 130. We're going to slowly move along this landing pad to our 90 degrees and make our approach. Keep an eye out for any movement.
First thing, check the garage. If it's opened, then our life is easier. Just steal the battery and get out.
Alright, let's move. Stick close, but not too close in case of grenades. But keep it nice and smooth. No sprinting yet. Alright, hold on this wall while I just peek. Is that a grenade? Is that friendly? Keep an eye on our 6 as well. Alright, door is closed. The stairs across. Let's start heading up the stairs, please. Someone move across now, followed by everyone else. I'll keep this angle covered.
Yeah, 2 rooms on the first floor, 1 in the ground floor.
Copy that. Alright, let's push through. Clear from top to bottom. Keep eyes on the spawn as well. Hold up V. I'm just coming in. That's it. Right, let's move. Just nice and smooth. Clear as we see him. Going in. One down. Watch these stairs. Someone hold these stairs to our right. The rest follow.
Lively. Ah, God damn it! Oh.
I need someone to come and hold this area where they spawn as well.
Oh, damn.
Someone hold this angle.
Okay.
There's a player on the floor down there.
Okay, the doors seem to be locked. You need 3 key cards, red key cards to open. 1 should be in the ground floor, 2 should be in the different buildings.
Okay.
We got trouble.
Alright, keep fighting through, guys.
Got one down.
I'm regrouping. So, repeat that again, Nexus. How many is inside this building so far?
Okay. So, there are... Check the ground floor. There is a machine that will print the red key card.
Okay, let's move down, guys. Keep this flow going.
Go, go! I got your back. Shit, gone. You got it.
All right, moving to security room. There looks to be a potential flashlight inside. Yeah, contact.
Oh, security is open. Excellent. Just kill everyone.
All right, on me. Let's go in. Let's leave one on the door, exterior, to keep covered. I'm reloading.
Laying down, covering fire. That's not right. I'm gonna go check it out.
Hang on,
One
who's
blade
this?
is missing. One blade is missing.
Is this someone? Let's take this person's weapon and bring him back to life again. Don't know who it is.
Bastard slipped away. That's where
You got him, V. Yeah, bring him back up.
Okay, Mac, that's the guy you DM'd about.
Yeah. Does he have the key card?
Loot him. Check if he has the alignment blade.
All right, let's just loot this guy. I'm on it. If I can loot. Why can't I loot? Can anyone loot? That might work now.
Okay, kill
There we
him.
go. Yeah,
you
I've
have,
killed him.
You now have a bounty on your head, so...
Copy. Yeah, I think it's someone who knows what's going on
Grab
and
the
they're
key card,
interfering.
grab all key cards.
Yeah, got them all. Right, let's be swift with this because we've got a bounty. So, do we need to go and get the other ones?
Yes. Go
Okay.
open one of the rooms on top.
All right, on our way. I will say to anyone watching, keep out of the way because we are trying to move through this smoothly without any interference. Yeah, don't get involved. Oh, hang on, wrong way.
Go, go! I got your back.
Come with me.
No, main building. Either admin
Yeah, I mean, we can probably jump to admin, can't we?
or comms.
This is open in here.
Open? Okay,
Nice.
excellent. Grab that blade.
Got it.
Okay,
Alright, blade gathered.
for admin, you can EVA jump across if the door is not opened.
Right, let's do that. Let's make a jump. Alright, I'm in. Just pick a
Excellent.
place and
Grab
hold
the
down.
blade.
Right, is that the third blade?
Correct, yes.
So now we go down to the control panel.
Yes.
Alright, everybody convene on the control panel on the bottom floor. We'll try and get some hard cover and be ready because there's going to be small little worms. Keep an eye out for...
There is a small bug. Don't engage the Valakars. They will not attack you.
Oh, okay. So we just leave them. Alright,
Yeah,
on me,
just
guys.
leave them. Don't shoot them.
Copy. So relocate to me. Let's get some hard cover. And if the Valakar pop up, just leave them. So when I place these... Okay. That's one.
Place one. And then wait.
Okay. Remember, don't engage
you
the
cannot
worms.
until the entire thing is started.
Copy.
Don't engage the worms, guys.
If they start shooting, if they start trying to spit at us, then engage them, but they shouldn't because of a bug, so just leave them be. Yo, Valen, seems alright so far. Let's just spread out a little bit. Leave them, don't engage them.
Just watch out for NPC respawn.
Yeah, copy. Spread out a little bit. Let's not all hunker down in this same location. Let's just take a window each. Any others hit some hard cover and keep an eye out. Now's your chance to look at the worms without any problems. Yeah, they seem to be fine. They're not teleporting. They're not doing anything weird. Also, do keep an eye out for players.
Once the alarms are done, you're good to engage the second one.
Yeah, copy. I wonder if those Vaughn missions are to do with 4.0. Because there was a lot, wasn't there, that got, unfortunately. Alright. Putting in the second one. Going in. So don't switch off during this time. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone. Yeah, as Sandman says, the majority of the issues with NPCs teleporting and whatnot was to do with the server frame rate being so low, but now since server meshing came in, the server frame rate generally isn't too bad. So silly, these worms not firing. Thankful, because it means we're using less ammo. Yeah, hopefully when they do come to rework them. Same with any mission that had to be reworked. They kind of improve it a little bit more as well, you know? Yeah, I'm just going to stay put for now, Cal. You can actually, as Cal says, you can actually see the big antenna dish moving and aligning to the OLP, but for the sake of not exposing myself into any terms of, well, for the sake of not exposing myself, I've decided to hang on inside. Yeah, I do hope that with these rock cracker missions or relocations, that the creatures that we fight inside are not all the same. All right, that's that one done. Entering the next one. Okay, third and final going in. Oof, I thought it had failed. Anything we can do about this crime stat, or are we just going to have to deal with it?
Crime stat is making things interesting.
Yeah. Is there a way to deal with it before we continue on?
It's a murder charge, so we either do career or...
Alright, we're taking shots.
You do have a very gigantic ship bodyguard roaming around you. So.
We do. Taking shots from... is that you, Nexon? Okay, shooting?
That's Nex Angeles, shooting NPCs.
Oh, okay. I think there's some decent going on there. He's shooting directly at us.
Traitor!
Alright, get ready to bug out. Starbirdo, do we have, you ready to come and pick us up?
We are right outside, ready to extract.
Copy that. Right, we need to get this door open.
Battery.
Oh, enemies inside. We need to get the battery first, so once we get that out, let's call in Mighty.
Cyclops is in cap.
Copy that. Alright, let's... who we got? V, yeah, you make your way to Cyclo. I'm coming with. Everyone hold fire for now. Careful, they're probably still around. Could do with some support around here just in case.
Naruto, take the battery out, please.
Alright, let's get this battery. Alright, everybody relocate to the external part on the 330 degrees of the path. Let's protect this battery for pickup.
There are NPCs spawning in on the outside of you guys from the garage past the terrapin. They're slowly working their way around.
You need a max lift?
Anyone brought the max lift? Because I don't think I did.
I have one.
No.
I'm in the terrapin.
Okay.
Yeah, but just get the battery outside the garage. The Prowler will take care of it.
Okay, there's hostiles surrounding the terrapin.
Alright, I need friendlies on me. 270 degrees. Let's wait for these hostiles to start moving up. Let's engage. Clear the terrapin. Has anyone got... Hang on. Can I use just my normal tractor beam?
I got my tractor beam, Ryan. I'm right behind you.
Alright, yeah, you grab that.
You need
just
a
lob
max
it out.
lift for it, man.
Okay. Let's protect the terrapin. Mighty, be ready to pick it up, mate. It's coming out now.
Free and clear with the battery.
Thank you, sir. All right, once it's gone, let's get back inside the terrapin and everyone load up. But I'll say when. Hold
Berto,
for now.
stop. The prowler
got
has
it.
its own.
You got it.
All
Copy.
right, one Starberto. Once you're ready and spooled up, we'll go back in. Hold position for now.
We are good. You guys can continue.
Okay, let's go. Cyclo, make your way down, mate. Quick.
Battery
Everybody,
secure.
get inside.
Regroup to the terrapin.
I will be last on board. All right. All members in.
Team
Door
Charlie,
closed.
head to the bunker.
Copy that.
Copy.
Officially pirate org. I don't know what was going on there, but someone was clearly watching and just interfering. It's
Head
just
to Sweetheart, Starbird, I think.
we don't have time to mess with that kind of
Copy.
thing, so I had to just
knob.
deal with it as it was. Apologies whoever it was, but we just needed to get the key cards and get sorted. Yo, Castro, how you doing? How's my VR experience going so far? I was driving a Dragonfly for maybe an hour near Lawville in VR last night. It was good. Yeah, I haven't played for a little while because I've just not had time to play. But with 4.7 on the way, I'm hoping to jump in a bit more and do more of that. All right, weapon and ammo check. Let's get ourselves kitted out. Make sure that you're repooling if need be, drinking if need be, and so forth. Healing. It won't be long until we're redeploying again.
On your side, we're touching down now.
Okay, helmets on. Weapons up. Let me know when you're all checked and ready. Yo, Toast, how you doing?
Ready.
All right, we are deploying. All right, on me. Let's clear this out. Last man out. Let Starbirdo know. Stack up on
Buckling
this
up.
stuff. Hold here, hold here. Come back, Cyclo. Let's wait until we're all ready. Okay, you're good to go, Starbirdo, if you're leaving, mate. Let's sweep through here. I'm going right. Cyclo's going left. The rest split and follow. Watch that door behind us.
Berto, stay in the terrapin and keep scanning the skies, please. Thank you.
Copy. Scanning.
Okay, let's secure this bunker. I want people posted on all entrances. Let's make sure no one's coming in and out. All right. I take it we have the key card we need for this spot.
RUDDYN at a direction of 260.
Alright, copy that. Is this?
So the key card that we need for the bunker is coming down from the OLP.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, we'll be delivering it shortly.
Do we know whose ship this is out?
Bogey. It's dead.
Okay,
The Polaris has been destroyed. It's lost all its engines.
Anyone in C Squad who hasn't fired the laser
All
and
right,
might want to?
see those three light buttons in front of you?
Yes. The red ones, the red buttons.
Yeah, there's the green one at the top that I think it says aligned.
Yeah. It says off. It says offline.
Prime, and then active, then cooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the green at the top is good. Once they prime the OLP, it'll go to the second button, primed. Nexus will bring you down an activation card, and you will put that into the slot once you see primed is green, and verify with them that they have primed it. And then when you put the card in the slot, the red button will come up. You hit the big red button and confirm with me that it has gone to active. And there should be a whole lot of audio going off at the same time, like a countdown to the laser firing. The laser will fire, and then after the laser is firing, the green should move down to the 4th button, cooling, and we need to verify that it's done that, or we'll need someone to stay here at the bunker, because if it doesn't go cooling, that's how it can be fired again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge, I guess.
Yep. All right, I'm going back up.
Thank you, APOC. Thank you, APOC. Yeah, do we have anyone who wants to fire the laser? I've done it already. I'm happy to pass it on to someone else.
Done it multiple times.
Okay.
I'll push a button.
Who's that?
It's me, Star, out here.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you want to push it when the time comes, you can come down and come and do so.
Cool.
Just keep those entrances protected just in case someone's trying to sneak in.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye out. Scanning.
So this is the other OLPs, well, the other paths. What's the status on the other paths? Have they all been aligned?
It looks like they're lined up from here.
Nice. So it looks like we're just about to head up to the OLP. In fact, they're probably already there. Getting that ready and primed. Pull the lever, Kronk. Yeah, all good here, thank you, Cass Joe. Having a good time. But yeah, this is last time we did this. We had that guy in the Red Wolf who was just constantly trying to pester and land here to cause problems because at the time it wouldn't finish cool. It would kind of remain fireable even when people are inside. And I know Dark Tidings was leading that squad, and
Everything's landing.
Copy. And I was, just part of it. And the amount of we had snipers up on the hill. We had people approaching from up that direction as well in vehicles, and then we had that guy in the Red Wolf just making a beeline for us, trying to shoot us and hit us and crash into us, and then try to get in. Constantly pestering. Yo, Dad Jokes, how you doing? Chief, welcome. Are you both all right today? Nexus. Thank you, Nexus. Exclamation cheers. Well, no, not exclamation cheers. It won't work, I'm afraid. Just in case. How you doing, Chief TV? All good, I hope. Yeah, it's a shame, Dak. Well, you pay your staff.
I'm hearing ship engines close by. I'm not sure if it's one of ours.
Yeah, same. Stav, you got any ideas who's flying around close by?
Bear Scutney is doing a sortie above us, and I think that's it. That's all I see in the skies is Bear Scutney.
Maybe keep sitting on that radar or that scanner just
You have
in case.
fighters and a Perseus acting as backup.
Copy that, thank you. Yeah, we'll call you in when the time's right, Star. Don't you worry, mate.
Cool. I'm happy to help.
Thank you, sir. Unfortunately, having this big Polaris in the way means we're not going to see the big bada-boom laser.
I know. I was gonna go and detonate it. You want me to get aboard and self-destruct it?
Nexus, there's no harm in doing that, is there? Or maybe it's a bit deviating from what we're trying to do, perhaps.
Do what, sorry?
Detonate this Polaris to get it out of the way and despawn, but it probably won't despawn until we leave anyway, will it?
I'm in
no,
light
it's
armor.
gonna stay in pieces, just let be. It might be a cover just in case you need it.
That's true, Star. Yeah, it might be good cover for us to make approach to the bunker.
Copy.
Making that trek back. I see ya. Oh, am I not waving? Why am I not waving? The hell? Oh, it's probably because I've got a weapon in my hand. Oh, yeah. Don't want to move. Yeah, we're probably going to see a bit more action than normal just because I've got a crime stat. Apologies. It is what it is, unfortunately. You have more fun watching people play than playing yourself. To be fair, that starcitizen has those moments sometimes where playing can be quite painful, but watching others play is less painful. But I do enjoy these moments of just the calm before the storm. Thank you for keeping those doors protected, guys. I know it's a bit boring sitting and watching a doorway, but it is imperative.
Part of the job description.
Absolutely.
Pray for peace, prepare for action.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
We'll pray for a bit of action now and again. An AI ship rammed you, Coda. What, a prospector? That's true. It's a nice target for griefers. It might also help protect our
Okay, there is some
scanners.
shooting going on outside.
What, local arms or ship?
Ship. Teams are on it.
Copy. But yeah, the scanners of ships approaching will see that before they see, say, Starbirdos, Terrapin, and other things like that. We're doing the Hathor mission, where essentially you've got to align satellites to then get a laser fired to open a cave, and then we will be able to mine some rare and expensive gems in the cave. Very nice. That's where I laid down last time. It was chaos last time we were here. There were
Approaching
things...
with the activation card right now.
Okay, heading back to the control center. There was all sorts of stuff exploding. I was just guarding the door, and things were blowing up outside to the point where I didn't want to go outside. We had to just take shelter inside. It was a prospector. Those damn prospectors. They're the worst. Yo, Reddy, how you doing? You have a large group, maybe a small group, take a small ship and clear your stat. Maybe it might have been worth doing, but we're so, balls deep into this now. We'll leave it for now. If there's an opportunity where I can go and do that, then I will. But it is what it is, unfortunately. We had to get the key cards. You want to go and kill the irradiated Apex 1? Apparently, as Coffee was saying on Twitch, I don't think it's properly working right now. Did you say it's not spawning sometimes? Yeah, you're not too far off, Coda. I think you'll be able to get back in time. Stupid NPCs with their iron prospectors. Yo, Rinalin. No, this is 4.6. Welcome, Sammy. The 4.7 is still under NDA, so we're not allowed to show it, unfortunately.
Mac.
Yep.
Mac, head out to the Asgard, please.
Copy, on my way. Crossing your fire cyclone. Alright.
Inside, there is a red striped card called laser activation card.
Copy. Got it.
First one.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thanking you. Oh, it's windy out here. Yeah, about 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully around the 18th we'll see 4-7 come along, which would be nice. Alright. not long now till we're priming this laser. Keep those doors protected. Thank you, guys.
Roger.
Once we can craft stuff, I will be grinding my ass off looking for grade A ship part prints. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of reason to getting the best of the best, and that will encourage all sorts of resource gathering and everything else involved. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Ready. At the end of the day, last time we did this, we had a lot of action. I don't want to take a squad of people away from protecting the main asset. Even if it means drawing in more players, all it will encourage to come in is just
Okay.
random.
Do you see the green button?
I do.
Down to primed?
Inserting now, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, activation key has gone in. Button is ready to press. Hold for now, style, until I get confirmation. Are we good to press the button?
Hold for 1 sec. I just need to check to make sure the A is clear.
Copy. Oh, I bet you're tingling to slap that button, Star. Little wham! Hold on, I see ya.
Fire the laser.
Fire, fire, fire. Laser has been fired.
Go outside for the perfect view.
Yeah, alright, you guys guard the door. If you want to go and have a look, go and have a look. You're welcome to come outside and look.
Attention. Laser firing protocol initiated.
Boom! Nicely done, everyone. Yo, to Gunther. How you doing? Alright. Now back to protecting these doors until we know where we're moving. That's the most joy you're gonna get, I'm afraid.
Thanks for letting me push the shiny button.
Yeah, of course. Yo, driver, you need to get your chair fixed to jump back in. Yeah, do this in VR. Oh, absolutely. I'm hoping to see some more improvements to VR for 4.7, but from what I understand, there's nothing mentioned yet. But then 4.6 just had a slurry of different updates, and I'm hoping the same will be for...
I see fire happening off in the distance.
Okay. What direction's that? Oh, yeah, there it is. Steed and that. Not sure what that is. Alright, we'll see if we're moving or staying put. Team C. Charlie. Who parked there? Flipping Polaris, I know, typical. Alright, we'll keep an eye on this laser status and see if it switches to cooling. Alright, showing offline and showing cooling. Does that mean it is safe?
I think we're clear.
Okay, Nexus?
Cooling is good. Hole is opening.
Roger. Do we re-embark onto the Terrapin?
Yep, I think our assignment was to go to said hole.
Team Charlie, we need you to head to Grimhex with the escorts so Mac can pay up his crime stat.
Alright, copy that. Right, everybody on board. Let's head to the Terrapin Starbird out. Sorry guys, gotta clear this.
Do not take off until we confirm that escorts are there.
Copy that.
Last man on, close the door.
Yeah, copy. Good job, Cycler. Alright, door is closing.
Okay, escorts are available. Head to Grimhacks.
Okay, let's head out there. Stop. Yes, I know, Khan. I'm sorry. It had to be done, unfortunately. Otherwise, we would have been in a lot of bother. We kind of knew something would be interfered with, and we had to just deal with it as best we could. But we will get it cleared now, and at least it takes the pressure away from the rest of this stuff. Yeah, we don't want it to be a prison stream, so we'll go and get it cleared away. Dylan Vegapunk, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's a useful little ship is the Terrapin. Alright, let's make sure we're topping ourselves up with food, drink, medics, ammo, repack ammo and whatnot, because when we do get back, we'll be defending the hull. One little stop off first, though. Gonna make it a 6 degrees of freedom chair. I mean, why not? Have you seen what Nubifier does with his setups?
Junking.
Copy. Hold on to your butts. Oh. There we are. Ow. Why no MOBIGLASS gun? What do you mean? Yo, Baltheo, how you doing? Oh, make sure not to use your MOBIGLASS. Why is that, Sol? Yo, Strat, you knew there was a good reason to avoid it today, yeah. One of them anyway, not all of them. There's still another one to go to. MOBIGLASS sends out a ping where you are. Is that? I did not know that. That's very interesting. So that's kind of leaning into what bounty hunting will be, is especially in commed areas. I assume if I use my MOBIGLASS in Pyro, that ping wouldn't actually go out.
Grimhex, next jump.
Copy there, thank you. Is that correct? Yeah, that I didn't know. I had no idea.
No hostiles in the immediate vicinity seen yet.
Nice, let's hope it's a smooth run. Yeah, that's a nice touch. I mean, I know the intention for, you know, bounty hunting is for various things to ping up with locations. Like if you travel to a location and use the ATC, it'll notify bounty hunters of your location. I didn't realize that stuff was actually in effect now. That's cool. So that gives you your last known location. Is that if the comm array is down though in that area? Yeah, Loss, how you doing?
Alright, we got hangar clearance. We're going in for LZ.
Alright, nice one. Alright, you're all free to chill out for the time being. Let's turn the lights on. Oh, I just locked it. Also, when you set a nav course, you need to blind jump. Yeah, absolutely. To stop it from pinging.
Touching down.
Copy. Right, I'm going in.
Okay, criminal. Go pay your crime stat.
Right, I'll be back in a sec. Is it actually in the hangar that we can do it? It's not, is it?
Stand
You
up.
have to go up in the concourse.
Okay. Oh yeah, on the corner area. As you can imagine, it's not often I come to a place like Grimhex.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
Oh, yeah. Will I have to go to... Dark's saying I need to go to Korea. It won't work here.
You don't have a murder charge. You can pay.
Do I not?
You shouldn't.
Okay.
If you go down to the main lobby area,
Yeah.
then once you get out of the elevators, if you stand there facing the elevators, there's two routes, like one out to the left, one out to the right. If you go right up the stairs and to the right again, there's the terminal right there.
Okay.
Everybody wants to friend me for some reason.
It's a low pop shard. People do that. I wouldn't accept any friend requests during an org op.
Yeah.
It was some guy named your best friend.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's going to be your best friend, to be honest.
I said no. Seen one too many horror.
There it is, right there. Yep, there you go. Pay all fines.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. All right, we're good. Coming back to the terrapin.
Excellent.
Just remember how much and I'll reimburse.
Don't worry about it. It was me being having it. Well,
call it 100K. That's about what that fine combo cost.
Yeah.
It's part of the op.
Certainly is.
Clearing weapon.
Yeah, it looks like you
Once
can.
you guys get
it's
all
only if
back
you have a
aboard,
murder
just
check.
come on back over and head for the mining hole.
Copy that. You got that stat. Bad boy.
Once you get back to the mining hole, I would recommend that you guys jump up to FPS Ops A so you can coordinate with the other two Marine squads.
All right. Right, we all hear that.
Do you want to do that now or when we get a site?
If you guys have an issue with moving up there, anyone can't see it for whatever reason, just have Nexus let me know.
Okay. All right, let's load up. So we're heading back to the hole. We've got to protect the hole, maybe inside the hole. It depends on what's going on. Everyone on board. And then, yeah, we need to make sure we have our helmets on. All ammo repulled. All right, last on board. We're good to go. I'm just going to have a quick piddle. A real piddle.
All right.
I can't see Ops Team A.
Rotating.
We'll drag you there once you reach the hole. So City, if you don't see it, it might be way down. So double check down.
I see it now.
Excellent, thank you.
Whew. I knew I'd be on the floor. I'm back. Piddle slash.
Jumping
If you use, if you use
And you're on
the
your back.
emote, sit.
Jumping.
All right, I think we are about ready. Should we join FPS Ops A?
Let's join them.
Roger.
Yeah, go there.
Okay, go. Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Terrapin Charlie coming in to join you.
Alright. What weapons do you guys have?
I have a cannon and a cannon.
MP4 and a MP6. A P4 and a P6.
P6 quartz.
Yeah, P6 stay outside. You have better range.
I have a P6 too.
Actually, Star, if you stay with the terrapin, you can use your spotlight to look around for people running.
The oversight, yeah.
Yep. That's what we have sent doing.
Who's my target that I'm shooting for?
Just shine the spotlight down on them so it's easier
Sweetheart.
to shoot them in the head.
Yo, anti-lib, how you doing?
Sweetheart is our target. I'll be touching down here in a minute.
Wigan. Yeah, well, apparently it's... So, it looks like the murder charges are not.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead ones out here.
But the other charges that I had stacked up to a 3. It was only like...
Squad leader, we're on the ground.
Even though I did murder. Copy that. Let's roll out. Assimilate into the other FPS teams. I'll let you know when we're out down.
I have a flashing red light on me just so you can identify me easier.
Nice amount
Alright,
of
last one out.
Thing out of there. That's a good landing.
City forgot their helmet. Alright, Phantom, where do you want us positioned?
If you have a P8, stay outside. If you have close quarter weapons, stay inside.
Copy, I've got assault rifle. I'll stick to the outside for now.
Alright.
I've just been rotating through the rocks. Should we set positions or...
Say that again, sorry?
We've just been rotating around the perimeter, but should we set positions?
Yeah, we can spread out. Just keep an eye on where the other members are and take some hard cover behind a rock and keep that sector viewed. And look out for any movement and whatnot. But just spread out according to where everyone else is positioned and let's try and get a 360.
Roger that, taking 60 to 90 degrees.
Copy.
I'm sticking by my terrapin.
Alright.
Roger.
Have you guys interacted with any players yet?
Say that again, Phantom.
Have you had player interaction yet?
No, it's been very quiet so far.
The only player I saw was near one of the stations, but he was busy shooting roads.
What's that?
Yeah, we had a friendly raft earlier, but no hostiles.
Fair enough. Yeah, so far, quiet. Not that I want to jinx it, mind.
Just a reminder, please keep distance off the Karenite. It might kill you if they blow it up.
Yeah, can we actually be out of range of it up here, or...?
Yeah, up there, but anyone down in the mine,
so.
just make sure you're safe distance. There is a bit by the door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that raft knew better than to mess with us after seeing our Osa and Idris hanging over its head.
It does have its benefits. It's like a show of force. Most fights are won by just not fighting and just being present.
Yep.
What? No, I'm sure I actually killed them. I shot him. I knocked him out and then I shot him. Something, if you wouldn't mind every now and again, StarBirdo doing is just checking around the hillsides to see if there are any snipers or people approaching up there. Sort of rotate between us and there.
I'm also checking that for that.
Good copy, thank you.
Although I wish I had my rangefinder with me this time.
I brought one, and it's useful.
Did we get you a couple of NNs?
Oh, would you like to
I
come
don't
over
know.
here and be my spotter?
What is your name?
Ah, we have a spotlight. Okay, can you hold that? No, comes it.
Here comes guy 117.
Okay, I see you coming your way.
Yeah, we had snipers up on the hills.
If you two want to, you can move further away from the pole and try and get a height advantage. Herd shafts, are we good?
Okay, that light pollution makes it difficult to see the hills now.
Yeah, no action so far. I think they're just lighting up the area. Try not to light us up, personally. Because all that'll do is allow the enemy to actually see where we are.
Yeah, try to spread a little out.
SMBorg. Yeah, thank you, Simon.
I'm at your position, Nikim.
Found a Mark 1
I'm lying down next to one of the
F-55.
rocks to blend in.
A Mark 1? What's that? Do we have different
Someone left
versions
the
of that weapon?
Pembroke suit back here. Oh, it's an RSI Ivory edition too. Free loot.
We do, Ashlock. Yeah, I
Seems
don't
to
think
be
it's
some
too
kind
far
of
away.
tower
The
at,
FPS
240.
scanning is
Probably above the bunker. Unless it's another site.
what was that at 240?
Just some kind of tower.
Next
Oh
to the
yeah,
bunker.
red
I'm
flag
down.
lights.
Yeah,
I'm down inside.
Alright,
I wonder, could we
Phantom
climb-
is down, medic.
Next
Venus
Angel
is
is down.
in the cave.
Yeah, Phantom in the cave. Phantom is down.
Something blew up.
TOBII down as well.
Next Angel is down.
Alright, medic.
Was that a bomb?
No, it would have been the mineable, I assume.
I'm the medic, Ikim, so I will leave the...
Minor explosion.
Yeah,
There were fires as well.
Lower level
Minor
in the
explosion.
cave. Multiple in caps.
Alright, Ikim, you head into the hole as well. City, you just take his spot and keep an eye out.
Alright, I'm going down and heal the boo-boo.
Roger.
Yeah, FPS scanning, FPS lamp, absolutely. Like, scanning
Wow, they weren't
updates will be
just
coming this
being
year.
explosive.
So we should see some more FPS scanner stuff come along. Hopefully very near term this year rather than later, because it will be very useful. St. Patrick, how you doing? Welcome. Oh,
you.
did he
Around healing
backspace?
people.
Oh, maybe.
Thank you, thank you.
Spread out, heal if you can. That kill knocked everyone out. Oh, they should weaponize this stuff. Never mind, don't do that.
Well, yeah, the whole UI stuff needs updating anyway, which hopefully they can do so.
Alright, everyone seems to be alive. Back to the surface I go.
Thank you, medics.
Thank you.
For Squadron, at least, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of decent quality of life stuff in many areas when Squadron releases. So, you know, animations, interactions, obviously scanning and stuff like that, and whatever else. What were we just talking about? Oh, UI. Because right now, you know, like this, the UI right now with just blue names dotted over every head is not great. It can be very cluttered and not really accurate to see what's going on.
I've
So it
got the
all needs
beat bug.
changing.
Yeah, I also
too.
have the beat bug.
A fun little update. My rifle is somewhere, don't know where. There it is.
So yeah, the lamp stuff, as you say,
Explosion
we've
hits up,
got
I'd knock my rifle
scopes
out
and
my hand.
sights. We have those already. That was first, and then they got lamp additions to ships. But we will see them for helmets at some point. I don't know
Can
when.
that tower be climbed?
At some point.
Most towers can be.
Yo, Bean, they
There's
have
a
actually. I mean, obviously
And
FPS
when
weapons.
I double check your the gadget on your back and make sure
FPS
it's not
weapons
damaged.
Will I assume eventually
That can
get,
explode too.
calibers? We know ship weapons will be. They have actually mentioned that in a monthly report. In fact,
That's
we'll be
a
getting a
new
monthly
day.
report tonight, so hopefully it'll speak a bit further
Coder,
about
are you
that. but-
engaging someone over there?
Somebody just dropped a max lift.
Someone engaging someone?
Where?
In front
In
of
the
So I
hole.
hope it does flow into FPS weapons as
Right,
well.
yeah, right in
so
front
that
of
you can
everyone.
actually have that kind of, you know,
Friendly,
armor penetrating and whatnot, stopping power.
Maybe someone logging off.
Is the Orc still moving to Orison after 4? No, the only reason we were
We've
going to
got
move to
Coder
Orison...
shooting at something on the ground, 30 degrees.
Yeah, it looked like debris.
Glaring obstacles.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, there was a reason we were going to move to Orison. I think it was because of the Idris spawning in, having problems, and it being sucked away by...
I can't pick this up, there's blocks for me.
It was being sucked away by the hangars.
It looked like one of our mining team logged off.
I just saw someone running then. Didn't have the name it was sweet at. But... we're sticking with New Babbage. When we get Nix 1, we will see about Nix 1 and about seeing what's available there to make our home base at. But we are unsure at this time.
I can hear. Oh, this Karanite scares me.
Do we have a headlamp? Yeah, we have like flashlights, but we don't have like the light amplification for helmets yet. Cause sweetheart girl, look, he's going into the cave. Whee! Sweetheart is our industrial lead, so I'm sure he'll nail that jump. Keep eyes on the horizon as well, just in case you see any movement.
Another mech coming down.
Coast is clear for now up top.
Copy. Yeah, it's basically night vision. Light
I can track with the maps, but I
amplification
can't
is
pick
what
up.
it stands for, but it's
It's fine, leave it. It's nothing crazy.
I guess they'll need to roll it out to the rest of the ships first, and then maybe headlight, helmets. But we, as Starware starts coming along, helmets will have more. Well, not just helmets, but all armor will have more and more use cases, like specific use cases. Like a mining armor set will complement mining versus combat, and vice versa. So that's all yet to come. That might be a Squadron thing. We'll see. Are you live? Fishable?
There's a big container at 0 degrees. Not sure if it's any value.
You're definitely alive.
Yeah, I noticed that container too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming Nix 1 is first, and then the other planets.
already checked it.
But it would be
by
cool
all means, check it again.
to have all of them at once. I mean,
I'm going to run over there.
My biggest questions are with Genesis, especially in terms of
I'll cover you.
How long is it going to be until we see things like Stanton redone, Pyro redone? Are we going to see that before we see Castra or Nix 2?
New ASU coming down.
Bowl Plan, how you doing? Welcome. They intend to, Chief. Yeah, they intend to do the full VR side of things. I will certainly use.
I shot this blocked by the terrapin.
I don't know if I will use.
It's a functional box, but empty.
The controllers.
Leave it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Just trash.
Maybe for certain things, maybe not for everything.
It's just a geo box.
I probably won't use a treadmill.
Yeah, that's pretty much down here.
But yeah, I do plan to adopt it as my go-to main.
Well, you can always use it
source
for
of playing.
Trash storage.
Whoa.
Maybe not on the ARP.
Looks like the sun's coming up. It's getting a bit windy out here. That's why my character, for some reason, when it's windy and you lower your weapon to walk, your character has a real tough time of walking in a straight line. Which is a bit annoying. Yeah,
Another mech
so,
coming down, watch your heads.
VR is still experimental. It's still not optimal or perfect in terms of...
Sit up from the ground, please.
Quiet.
Oh, go ahead, Phantom.
You ahead.
So far, it all seems good on the exterior entrance of the cave. We are not seeing any movement or any action. Phantom, you, by all means, let them know about the inside.
We just swapped our boxes.
Copy. How many minables are remaining? Is there a lot still? Have you got like a percentage of how far through we are? Estimation?
It's gonna be a while because rocks respawn inside the cave now.
Oh, so we're hanging about and just mining as much as we can while we're here.
Oh yes.
Copy that.
Yeah, get as much as before you can. Before the cave collapses and shit.
I assume we don't need to take care of anything in the bunker. We would know if anyone
Ground team, make sure that you're hydrated and fed.
Yes, very true.
Roger.
No, but just double check the bunker every now and then, just in case somebody is approaching. It should be on cooldown, they fixed the bug, but just in case.
Okay. Star, just
Copy.
Just hang fire for now. I'm gonna come on board. City, have we got many more above ground to give a bit more views? 360. City,
Yes.
Myself and Ekim was here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Ekim is here.
Yeah, I just found a
Dragbots as well.
Okay, City, come with me, please. Head to the Terrapin with Starboard. We'll just go and double check the bunker.
Roger that.
Thank you. Prisoner,
welcome. Check your body temperature
Just
just in case.
Temperature's
But I think it's just a scrap pile.
Say that again, sorry. Who's it?
Just check your body temperatures.
Yeah, temperature seems alright out here. Alright, open the door for a Star, please, mate. Don't know where the button is.
Opening.
Thank you. Alright, come on board, City. Let's go and check this bunker out and then return. Alright, we're good to go. Thank you, sir.
Sun's coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it makes it easier to spot someone.
Just double check that it's still on cooldown. Yeah. Because there used to be a bug where they can refire the laser warrior inside.
Okay. So Squadron is the sort of single-player campaign set within the universe of Star Citizen, a few years before what we're playing now, where the Vanduul, the main protagonist race. Alright, come with me. Let's go. Nice and smooth.
Double check that allowance there to make sure it's empty.
Alright, we're on Star.
I will take point.
Copy.
Copy. Here if you need me.
Copy.
Clear.
Just gonna check the status of the console the whole fight.
Yep. Upstairs is clear.
Yeah, we're all on cooling and offline. Alright, let's sweep through City to Star again. Get extra.
Cool.
Alright, I'm on the ground at the other door now.
Sent, you want to do a patrol around?
Copy that.
Sunrise.
Beautiful. Oh, get that door back up. How dare you?
Sorry. Bump the button. It's all about the button for me today.
Alright, we're good.
I didn't know there was a bunker over there.
Loco!
Behind the bar.
How was your stream today? Oh yeah, those bagpipes. Chef's kiss indeed. Yeah, sorry, it's alright.
Watch out for the front entrance there, mining.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving.
21-hour stream? Oh, you must be knackered, mate. What were you playing, Star Citizen?
Incoming ships, that is.
It can do ready. It not
Roger that, it's starboard.
Not necessarily. It won't reset necessarily. It's just sometimes there was a bug where the button would sort of be fireable again, and so while you were in the cave, someone would go and actually fire the laser, and it would. There's some real geasing going on with this door.
Yeah. You got it.
All right, let's head on out. Thank you, Star. All right, spread out again.
Stars, Star, stay down for a moment, please. I'm going to hydrate.
Copy. I'm open for business.
Looks like Steve might be coming in.
You should be good. Super cool seeing the Perseus flying by in the distance.
It's nice and it's kind of like a safety reminder. Peace of mind.
Incoming.
What's that? Direction?
Somebody else joining us.
Right, I'm good starboard. Thank you.
Got a direction?
It was somebody opening the door. I just didn't want him to
Sorry,
be
I see.
suffocated.
Copy.
I used the med bed. It was the quickest way.
I'll keep you topped off for a while.
Yeah, at this point, no one will be able to really sneak up on us.
I had no
We have
idea
too much
Eakin
of a
was
good
up
view
there.
now.
I heard his weapon, and I was like, wait a minute. Is someone sneaking around here? It always concerns me when someone is literally stood next to me and I have no idea that they're there, and my main job right now is just to keep an eye out. It was a bit like when APOC just wandered onto the bridge of the Idris and I was supposed to be watching the door. I was just like, wait, how did you get here? Oh, you were doing the AA event. Have you completed it then? Let me have a walk round. Oh, it does reset and kill everyone inside, Nalib. Flipping heck, that's going to be fun. Yes, you do have a button to open all and so forth on the bridge, or on, you know, in the pilot seat. But there's we do have to keep that in mind, because if someone's taking the helmet off to drink, we don't want someone to suddenly, you know, be exposed to the vacuum and then die.
Stay alert, stay alert. A2 coming. A2 incoming.
Good copy. We got a direction.
Direct.
Oh, yeah,
Behind the
splash.
Top team spread out.
Yeah.
You're in the cave, get deep.
Get to hard cover if you're on the surface.
Medical moving away from the holes.
Good call, yeah. Let's clear some ships away if possible. Clear any ships away from the hole if possible.
Josh, move your token.
Brace.
Moving towards the mountain range.
He's bombing the PFs, but it won't be long until he's here. We're dealing with him right now.
Yeah, copy. He's already started there.
Okay, moving to rocks at 0 degrees.
Copy. Ground team above the hole. Let's not all focus on one area.
A2 destroyed. A2 destroyed.
Good copy. Good job.
As you are, as you are.
Let's make sure we're not...
They'll be back.
Keep that 360 around the hole, please. I'm also a victim of running off to have a look.
Guess what? A2 dies with one shot of the railgun. Hey!
Excellent. Drago, did you just fire something then?
Yeah, railgun back. So
okay, that's... I was just wondering why I saw a railgun flying around.
What is the blast radius for that bomb?
Big. Big. Like everybody in and around the hole would be gone.
I'm already moving over to the hill now.
But not as
Yep,
big
you
as
guys
the Karenite mine.
Yeah, that was painful.
Yeah, which is a bit of a strange thing. Silver, how you doing?
Great, now you said that when we get Karenite bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's treating us good so far, thank you. So far, so good. Yeah, it looks like that
it turns into a Wicklow mission.
That A2...
Get me the cutting knight.
That A2 was clearly engaging... He wasn't actually engaging us, he was just flying around bombing, which...
How are people doing with
it is what it is.
nutrition, liquids?
Oh, green here.
Good.
I'm still good at the
Josh is fine.
thing.
But yeah, he wasn't actually targeting us, he was just in the AO, but he's a bomber.
Star, is
And
this you?
As they say,
Yeah,
there's always that chance that he'll come this way and drop a bomb.
in
We
for a
can't
read.
take that chance. And at the end of the day, he's out bombing anyway,
Oh, pick
so
me up.
we'll take him down. Nicely done. All those little blue names converging swiftly. Yes, absolutely. It's so cool when there's... Like, even though we ask for a direction, you can kind of tell. Because they all just go... And then you just see all these explosions going on. But that's why we saw an explosion over there. He was just bombing. But we can't take the risk for him to come over this way and bomb us as well. Looks like visibility on top of the whole of the cave is getting a bit worse, so let's just make sure that we're tightening up.
Some debris just fell down from orbit.
Could be NPCs.
Hopefully it's a good
NPC
sign.
prospectors dive bomb, so disregard the debris.
It looks like the star versions of an A-Hawk.
Hey?
You know, that ship with the big fucking gun built around it?
Yep.
I don't recall. Nexus.
The Warthog, the A-10.
Oh, yeah. Nexus, thank you so much for the 10 months, mate. Much appreciated.
It's raining pods.
Oh, yeah. Anything in them?
It was a little around in the direction of 60. I saw it land in from the hole.
Yep.
Yep, sense over it now. Oh, here comes more.
Make sure you're keeping your eyes peeled for FPS as well.
Be aware of falling debris from above.
You will be very unlucky if it falls on you.
It'll be the equivalent of a lightning strike.
Yeah, probably. Yes, exactly, APOC. Nobody brings an A2 to Hathor without expecting to bomb things. But we, as we say, we can't take the
Our
risk.
pod's just wings and engines.
Even if they're not knowing we're here or planning to bomb us, they're bombing the AO, so they needed to be dealt with.
I can see our pickup ship orbiting the area. Are they coming in?
Oh, Janif, welcome. What direction?
No, they're flying away.
Are you friendly or?
I was just watching our collection ship flying around. I was wondering if it's coming for a pickup.
It's so cool seeing things like that. What always blows my mind is that in a game like Arma, you could be doing something like this, but it's a map that only you guys are on. There may be player enemies if you've organized it that way, but it's a limited size map, and things you see in the distance, there could definitely be, you know, people there fighting or coming your way.
Up a channel.
But at the end of the day, copy.
Just like happened, Ryan takes control.
Yeah, we'll do. We could see there's like a planet over there where with a landing zone, and people will be around there moving around doing stuff. There'll be other moons, and there's a whole other 2 other systems where people are doing things. We're just here at this time doing this. It just blows my mind, and I do love how it's not always all action. Like you play Arma, you know you're gonna get into a firefight because you know you've arranged for that to happen. In a game like Star Citizen, you might not. And that is what I love. It keeps you on edge. It keeps you thinking about what's going on.
Do we have eyes on Steed?
Anyone got eyes on Steed?
Yeah.
Direction?
Oh, he's right above me. Okay.
Let me just head out and see what this box is here. But that's why it's cool to have, on board our Idris, having Solnum, patrolling, protecting the bridge. Because you don't know if someone's going to manage to get on. You just have no idea. And that is just very interesting. Okay, it's empty. We can leave it. It's not of any importance. Way! It's windy.
Okay, box has been switched.
Copy that. Yes, it does, Nemathon. Star Citizen combines almost every game. You flipping bunny hopper, Sky.
It's the fastest way to move on this moon.
I'll let you off then.
Plus, it also gives me an idea of how fast someone could travel to our location from a base.
True. They would be very obvious about it, though, if they were bunny hopping around.
It's only obvious if we're looking in that direction.
Oh, I hope we have
It might get
eyes in
lucky.
every direction, It's easy to switch off in moments like this, but it's more important not to. Because, like I say, last time we were
Hey,
at
guys.
the bunker.
Hello.
There's going to be a Perseus, friendly Perseus, landing at your location. The pilot needs to go, so we're going to need a new pilot for it. Whoever wants to do it.
Good copy. We got any takers?
Anybody? Don't all jump at the opportunity.
It's a Perseus, is it?
Go for it.
Perseus pilot, yeah.
Did someone just accept the role there? If not, I can do it.
It's the best ship in the game, guys. Come on.
I'll take it if no one else wants it.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
Alright, I'll wait for its arrival. And then crash it with
Hey,
everybody on
Bob,
board.
we've cleared that cave. Are we going to wait on the respawns, or what's your plan?
Alright, if you've cleared the cave,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it can be a bit annoying
Nexus
with
will come down
inventory.
and grab you guys with the Asgard. We're going to speed run another one.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you want me to take the third?
Still go for the Percy, Ryan.
Yeah, copy.
Do you want me to take Charlie Terrapin and re-land in the Idris?
Yeah, do we need Stars Terrapin right now to pick up anyone, or is everyone, including ground
I
teams,
dunno.
going on the other ship?
Okay, minors, I'm coming in.
We're probably better off separating into our terrapin so we can hit the paths.
Diddy, I'm coming up behind
Simultaneously.
you so you can jump on.
Squad B terrapins disappeared, Joshua. So
Should I change
Alpha's
voice
on the ground.
channels for this Perseus?
I'm coming back down.
cool.
Head to the main channel, Ryan.
Copy.
Yes, please, Ryan.
Copy that, will do.
Charlie team, I'll pick you up by the hole.
Marine team, all back to the Idris, okay?
Do we still have B team terrapin?
Yeah, it's landing now.
Asgard approaching for the minors.
Right.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Boss.
Could someone open the door on the Perseus? Oh, I found it. What's the role of the Perseus today? Is it just patrolling the main bulk of crew?
Mm-hmm.
Can't open the door for some reason. Someone open the door for me. It's not moving.
Mighty, are you in position to grab the 8SC box?
It's
No,
because the owner,
I'm-
of the person is not here.
I'm emptying the
Yeah,
previous
but they've
one.
unlocked the door.
You're emptying the previous right now? Alright, hold on.
Is anyone inside the Perseus able to open it?
Yes.
Not currently.
Oh, shit.
Go to the pilot seat and unlock ports.
Yeah, yeah.
Open
Yeah,
all
not
doors.
unlock
doors, it's unlock doors. Nalib is
Nexus.
the person in there and they say they can't open the doors.
Can you grab the 8SC box, Nick?
Copy.
Flipping permissions. Look at that dead ship over there. Another Polaris. It's like I think it was supposed to be unlocked, but maybe
NPCs
it
have
just
respawned.
didn't work.
Roger that.
If you have an RSRT, you can try to shut the elevator down and then repair it.
I'm open. Is anyone on board able to actually unlock it by the cockpit? Have we tried?
I told him in party chat. Nalib.
Right, open all doors.
Nalib's in
Sorry.
party chat.
Is that Mirai Guardian one of us? There's a Mirai Guardian spinning in the OP direction.
Disregard, it's not a threat. Nobody's there.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's
I'm on
right,
board.
okay.
Nalib is headed to the cockpit.
Yeah, it's
Clear
alright,
comms.
I'm
Epoch,
in.
am I picking up the minors?
Yes, you're picking up the miners and the 8SC box.
Now let's brace it up, please, mate. Still unable to use the buttons, unfortunately. Thank you, sir.
Artritus is still aligned.
Copy that.
Prospectors are coming down.
Okay. Is there a particular area you would like the Perseus?
Head for Atritus Hathor site. You can travel to the OLP or any of the PAFs. Just get yourself in the area so you can protect it.
Copy.
It's on the other side of this moon.
So are we doing a second location?
Yep.
Got it.
All fighters and other escorts can head for Atritus.
Confirm.
Could you spell that for me, please, Apok?
Attritus.
Thank you.
If that doesn't work, you can just search PAF and it'll be one of the options.
Right.
Asgard is taking off.
Copy.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Are we picking up the mining crew again?
Take off.
Nexus is picking them up.
Mining crew already in the Asgard.
Are we just abandoning Sweet there? Oh, he's got his own escort.
Perseus is airborne. Heading to Technicus.
Is there anyone reboarding the Idris? The Revenant.
Shields on.
Which, I'm not quite sure which one it is. Let's just have a look.
Apok, we're in
Get out of
orbit,
atmosphere.
waiting instructions.
Do the NPCs have the mantises?
Yes.
Mantis, a whole bunch of prospect.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes an M50 and the Razor as well.
Okay, avoiding them.
NA Lib is glitched into the wall on the Perseus.
Who is? Nalib is.
Yes.
Do we have a workaround for unglitching Nalib?
Depends on which wall he's stuck in.
And how stuck in the wall he is. Sometimes you can knock him out to pull him out.
Give it a
Go in third person, pull his weapon.
Yeah, if Nalib goes and just pulls his weapon out and puts it away again repeatedly, he might be able to wiggle out of the wall.
Just to confirm, is it Atreus Path 1, 2, or 3?
Any of them.
Right, yeah.
Just get yourself in the area, and then we'll be meeting around the OLP area.
Copy that. On my way now. Where is the marker?
Nexus, are you at Atritus already?
Jumping now.
On field. I think.
Okay.
Yes, lovely job.
We're going to be using your batteries to prime the OLP. The Marines
So
should be
the
there
pilot
anyway.
had to leave, so I've just taken over the pilot role of the Perseus, and we are to protect the AO, engage targets, and so forth.
Bottom drive is now on.
Actually, you actually dialed in the HUD elements, so they are doubled. So there are doubled names. So they're not doubled names, and it's now. Yeah, I mean, the HUD. There is ways to improve what it's like, but it certainly needs a bit of an update anyway, just to kind of keep things a bit clearer and smoother. Wonko, how you doing? Keep me updated on the Nalib wall situation. Alright, Perseus is in the AO.
Copy that. You have a whole
Heading
lot of
to
size 5 torpedoes to use if anything does show up.
Lovely.
We're heading to a OLP now, Apok.
Yep. Fighters, escorts, get rid of those prospector NPCs as well. Just keep an eye out around while you're doing it.
I just double checked the actual alignment blade console and it's all definitely green down here.
Copy.
I seem to have gotten stuck as well.
Who is on board the Perseus? How many do we have on board? Nalib, who's that? That's
Nalib's the only one. He's supposed to be in the Top Gun.
Yeah, last year got stuck on the Idris, but I found a way out.
Oh, okay. So
looks like Nalib has to go anyway.
Too many bogies, too many bogies. Protect the Asgard.
On way.
En route.
If I have to, I can switch over to the Perseus.
You might need that.
I think that.
Do I just have Nalib on board at the moment, who's stuck in a wall?
Yeah, who's stuck and has to go. So I would say just park the Percy on one of the pads of the OLP.
Right. Yeah, and we'll reload. We'll recruit.
And regroup with the Marines.
Yeah, there's not much I can do right now. Heading to OLP. Yeah, unfortunately, Nalib got stuck in
Buck,
the geometry,
Deacon,
so I
just need to
to
AFK 10 minutes.
land and get crewed up
Just watch
again.
out.
I'm assuming, Nalib, you're able to respawn and come back, are you?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Good kills.
Oh, just fired. Damn it.
Bear needs to warp off field for rearm.
Yeah, I need to as well. I went.
We're installing batteries right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go and land and see if we can re-equip.
Contact.
Can you see flying there, Deacon?
Shields damaged.
Oh.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, look at that. An Idris emerges.
Applying orbital formation.
Alright. Perseus is touching down in 5, ready for crew resupply at OLP.
Landing complete.
Oh shit.
I would just leave it there and rejoin the Marines.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Docking request.
I had it for a little bit.
Fighter to the Perseus.
Landing complete. Engines are
I'll be there.
Who was that?
To
I said I could too, but
when they better see if Ryan blows up the Perseus, because leaving it there for anyone to take may be a risk.
Yeah, once Ryan gets out of the Percy, we can just blow it up.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna need fighters too.
Leaving now. I assume nobody is on board the Perseus at this time.
No.
Oh, looks empty.
Just myself. Okay.
I think somebody just got on that Pisces that's on the station.
Oh no.
Where's
The shield's just turned off on it.
What will we do?
He tries it.
It might be getting hit by an NPC as well.
Where's
That happens a lot
the
up
door
here.
to get out of here? I thought
Heading
it was
to the
just
other side
here.
now.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other level.
That's what he's turning the shields on and off.
oh, that's a
Play
bug.
main deck, that might be where it is. Not really eventful, no. We had a bomber.
Yeah,
Yo, Prince,
it's
hang
getting
on.
shot by an NPC on the ground.
We had a bomber a little bit.
Can I get fighters to lower their altitude after a couple of y'all take care
wait,
of the
that's
prospectors and whatnot?
Mess hall.
That just respawned.
I can't remember my way around this ship. I'll have to just go the main doorway, because...
At least make it outside of the exclusion zone of the OLP.
Yeah, we had a bomber come along, but it wasn't anyone... for flip's sake. Anyone to worry about. They were bombing.
It looks like the
other
batteries
areas.
may already be in on this side, Nexus.
Yeah, all batteries are in.
I need to open all the doors.
Okay. Back the Asgard away. Make sure the mining team are all on board.
What away?
Okay. Escort your. Okay. Carry on doing what you're doing. I'm gonna go check with the FPS guys.
FPS guys
Where?
are on the
Where?
OLP, are they?
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. I'll be joining them in a second once I've gotten out of here. Don't take off without me. Right, doors are open. Now I can get out. Hearing some big explosions. Here we are. That's what I was looking for. Why couldn't I find that? Oh boy, there's not
Splash.
really an easy way to get down here without harming myself, but it's fine. Ow. Alright, the Perseus is open and no one is on board anymore. It is good to be destroyed.
Mighty, we have a semi-filled box.
Yep, I can tractor it over to me once it kills Prospector.
Splash.
And I suggest we take out the Perseus as well. Its PDCs are firing. We need to take it out because I don't want to take it either.
Deacon, that's on you.
Blast away, mate.
Where you at, Nexus?
What is it?
I'm in space.
You left the shield on, Juan.
Oh shit! I don't think we can do anything about it now because we
You
can't
got a
get back on board.
railgun. You got a railgun, Deacon. Come on.
Alright, Ryan, I'm gonna move you down to the Marines channel again, and you can coordinate with them to get down to the ground.
Copy. Thank you.
Percy is gone.
Am I in the Marines channel yet?
Nice, so cool.
Yeah, and this is an amazing fucking view.
I am on the OLP looking to regroup. Whereabouts are you guys? Ah, I think I see you. No, I don't.
Watching all the action on the hill.
Trying to find ammo.
Oh, I can see Mac. Let me get to Mac.
Do you need to pick up from the OLP, right?
I'm just heading to Mac's position. I'm assuming he's also with the rest of the FPS team. I'm not seeing our team that much. This just reminds me of Theaters of War so much.
This is that particularly long laser.
Gladius there, and just not wanting to engage with the NPCs just yet.
Alright, Team A, move back to Terrapin.
Is this Joshua's Terrapin you're talking about?
No, that's
Team
Team
A. Team B is Josh.
Copy. Who do you want me to, where's Team C at the moment?
Alright, laser firing is completed. You guys are good to take up positions around the hole again.
We are going to the hole, Ryan.
Copy that.
Team B back to the Terrapin.
C team is getting ready to just toss to the hole.
Alright, we're up. Sent, move to the hole.
I'm joining Josh, Team B, for this trip. Because I don't know where my C is. I'm assuming they're already at the bunker, perhaps. Good day, Peanut. And I will get topped up while I'm here as well. Yeah, I could have self-destructed it, but I didn't want to take... knowing me, I would have blown myself up.
All aboard. All aboard.
We're on the ground, Team C.
Yo, Supreme Gunman, how you doing?
Alright, Team A's can go into the cave and clear it for
How you
once.
doing?
Secure the
B and C can secure the LZ.
I will re-assimilate with Team Z when I, sorry, Team C, once I land. Ferg, how you doing? Welcome.
Team C is now Team Z after Ryan's renaming.
It's official.
Guys, I can hear shots fired, unsure where from.
Inside the hole, probably.
Yeah, we're in the middle of clearing out the hole.
Ah, okay.
So the first hole, the first operation went super smooth. Now we I'm not accepting friend requests just yet, but by all means send it again during the next stream, just to keep security up, just in case it kind of gives locations away and whatnot. But I will happily accept you as a friend request, just not
Looks
in the
like
middle
we
of
are
this.
clear.
That's one
Yep,
way to do
hole
it,
is
prisoner. A zoom to party fun. Yeah, that would be handy. Absolutely.
Right, same setup as before. If you have close quarter weapons, be inside. If you're long range to mid range, go be outside.
We are coming down. But yeah, the first mission went super smooth. Oh, the VR had. Yeah, I know you were, Wigan. Yeah, I know you were referring to the VR one. It's, I've not actually seen the double names too badly. And I've kind of spent a bit of time dialing it in, but it still can be in your face and a bit hectic at times. But there can be improvements there. Yeah, first hole absolutely went fine, no problems. So we decided to hit a second hole, see if we can get some more Karenite, which will be nice.
Mind your head, Meg's coming down.
I'm going to find a high spot where I can overwatch the whole valley.
Dealing with the darkness again. It was light and bright, and now it's back to being all dark. End of the day, technically, we would see if, like, for example, if a ship landed off in the distance, there's a good chance that that would indicate that we could see someone on foot approaching. Not a guarantee, but there's a potential that someone would approach from that direction. So that kind of information is important to share. So if any of the air defense teams see a ship come and land, even, remotely close to us, do inform ground troops as well. Not to say that we all need to suddenly look in that direction, but we definitely need that switch on of there could now be someone on foot. Yo, Tommy. For me, the only one that I would love to have a toggle on and off for the UI stuff. Is Coda under fire? Or has he just entered atmosphere? Direction 330 from the ground.
Can't see any fire.
He just seemed to have a trail of fire. I don't know if it's just atmospheric entry, though. Seems alright. Yeah, I would like to be able to toggle it all off. And then if needed, press the button, comes on. Or at least comes on and then fades.
Clear on radar above the hole.
Copy that.
I'm going out to the rock formation at 30.
Copy.
All right.
Is that you, Nexon? Nex Angeles?
Yeah, Nex Angeles.
Remember, keep sighting those hillsides for any movement or any moonlighting.
Don't worry, if I see anything out there that is not us, I will make sure they politely know.
Glad to hear it.
Is there a scope glint in this game?
Not anymore, I don't think, is there? They learned the lessons there.
The only glimpse you will see is the flash from my sniper before they go black.
The little red mist. Yo, 1-6. There's a toggle on off for UI in VR. Does that work for all VR? Like, names?
All kills use a railgun as a sniper.
Hey, if you're accurate enough, go for it.
Expensive sniper.
That's true.
My character is a bit bugged. I'm going to do an Alt F4 and return as soon as possible.
Who's this?
That's Peanuts.
Alright, Roger. Not Roger, Peanuts. Well, I mean, a scan button will certainly reveal information. It doesn't necessarily mean to need to be within a scan, but I do like the idea that it would be diegetic in that way. But there's still, I guess, that need to have that sort of gamified tag. But I would prefer it to be more
Which direction does the
diegetic.
sun normally come up from?
Usually the east.
Yeah, 210 it looks like. If it's coming up, it might be going down now, I'm not sure. It takes a lot of time to get used to it, Gren, yeah.
Oh.
Keybind
I heard
was
that.
problematic.
I think that was a
Was that
critical
Karanite?
We got a mass cache? Call it out if so. Anyone down?
Also, it seems like we might soon have another sunrise.
It certainly does. Nima, how you doing? May I ask what your thoughts are on the whole scene?
Mass
If it's worth
cache.
Buying.
On my way.
Yeah, medics. Attend the hull. Rest of us keep our eyes open still. I would say yes. It's.
Yeah, don't forget you can recharge your med pens and stuff in the medical Pisces. Terrapins.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you're if you get into the bed, it'll recharge your gun. Big gun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Neat.
So yeah, apparently if you lay down, it also charges your med pens. Or not your med pens, but your
It's like the
medigun.
pyro and the med gun.
Hey, Majesty, is the sun coming up soon?
It looks like it is coming up around 210. It doesn't look like it looks like it's rising more so than going down and setting. So yeah, I would say it's worth buying the hull. So you can make a lot of cash with it, provided you don't mind doing that range of trips. I wouldn't say
Well, the surroundings is definitely bright
free
enough for me to
trading
see any
is a good
type of
option. You will be better off doing missions,
unregistered movement.
as Sandman says. Yeah, it certainly helps, but it also might highlight us a bit more too. It's the darker areas we've got to be concerned about, where people can be sneaking in.
The
You have to
rangefinder
be
is very
super
useful
silent
now.
to this group right now with all these fighters brushing around too.
Say that again.
I'm just saying you have to have a death wish if you're trying to get into this valley right now.
Yeah, or just someone for shits and giggles. That's the trouble. They'll try, even just for a bit of clout. Yo, Johnny. How you doing?
Yeah,
Lamos,
but the
welcome.
fighters would spot them far away before they even get closer.
Well, not necessarily. A person on the ground running is difficult to see for anyone in a ship. If they get within range, we definitely should be seeing them. But yeah, for a ship, it's not always guaranteed.
Stealth ships do also exist.
And that. I mean, yeah, a ship coming in close enough, we would see, but a player just running over a hill and making a beeline for us without us really noticing can happen, and the ships won't see it.
That's why you
Pretty
have
sure.
snipers spread out.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Penis is back. Penis is back.
Penis is back.
Peanuts.
Welcome back, Peanuts.
It's good
I
to see
think the
that
sun
penis
is rising.
came.
It's definitely getting brighter.
Yeah, we'll have daytime soon. That'll be nice.
Friendly reminder that this is a family-friendly stream, everyone. Thank you.
You reminded me then, Nexus, because it looks like I forgot that.
To clarify for anyone out there, that was a name and not a.
That's why I
not
comes.
a phallic.
Just tell him it's not what you think you heard.
Yeah, I mean,
His
it
name is
wasn't.
Peanut.
You heard what you think you heard, then you have a dirty mind.
Hey, well, if my name was Richard, you guys will short it to Dick.
Oh, no. Just as Syrian was saying, The
Well, it's
anatomy.
better than
Okay,
really.
no. Let's just move on from this conversation.
Yeah, let's clear comms. Let's keep it professional. Reminds me of that that bit in Squadron where the guy's getting really chatty in the turret, and the commanding officer was like, "Stop it! Stop!" It's so funny though. This is just the best bits of playing Star Citizen as a group. But yeah, that spotting scope is definitely a benefit. It's the one thing I remember. I looked at Dark Tidings loadouts.
Check for mass card.
For Space Marines.
Yeah, sounds like some more stuff happened down in cave again.
Yeah, if you've been taken out, remember, call your name, call medic. Let us know.
No, everyone's still up. We're good.
Copy.
I just had the explosion and assumed.
But yeah, I was reading that list of loadout needs, and the one thing I
sometimes
forgot
it explodes, but
was the spotting scope. Sun is coming up again.
Twice sunrise in one day.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
We saw one and then came around to the other.
Break 60 degrees in the air. There seemed to be some large flash towards Joshua. Do we have a report on what that might be? Large blue flash.
Nothing on radar.
Copy. I don't know what that was. There was something over there though. Keep your eyes open next, Angeles. 60 degrees.
Roger that.
Ground or air?
It was in the air. It was an aerial explosion as Joshua was flying towards it. I don't know if he fired a missile or something. About just above the horizon. Very weird. I'm not the only one that saw that, right?
Reminds me, earlier someone mentioned they would have brought a missile truck if they had the option for it.
Yeah, we used it in the last one, but unfortunately I don't think we can still reload them. So once they've fired, they're just useless. But they are handy to have.
Yeah,
maybe next time we'll bring some NDCs.
On each hillside definitely makes a buffer zone.
MDCs at the moment are tosh. They don't defend against bombs, unfortunately. That needs fixing.
Well, if you destroy the bomber before it gets to the target, then...
Yeah.
What's the whole status? You all got down there?
You saw it as well, T-Sims. Seeing things happening.
You are.
You two will pipe down back there. Help me, I'll turn this ship around. So it's the words, markers, and quantum markers that could be rough, if not dialed. Yeah, the quantum markers can be a bit iffy at times in VR, can't it? But again, I do wonder if we'll see any updates in 4.7 for VR. That would be nice. It's so cool, though, how, again, because we're in just an open world, we're not like in a small sandbox area or, a map, you can see things exploding in the distance. You can see things happening, and it might not have anything to do with your group or what you're doing. It can just be other things happening, NPCs engaging other players or blowing up randomly for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a lighting bug, but it definitely looked like some...
Scent, where are you?
Expulsion
on the
of
ground
something,
outside.
like a missile exploding, but it was blue, so I don't know what that could have been. Me too, Yeti, me too.
Ryan, do you want to take a small team over to the bunker and double check it's still on cooling?
Yeah, can do. Good call. All right, Star, come to me, please, mate.
Copy. I'm on your 6 already on the terrapin.
Then can you go around, just keep an eye on the hills? Look for anything. Any new ships? Any...
Copy that.
Alright, let's... I need one more with me. I'm just seeing who's closest right now. Gallo, could you come to me, please, mate? We're going to get picked up by
What's it up?
Star, thank you. Sorry if Gallo is in your squad. I'm adopting him for a second.
You have a second person on your 6.
So, do you mean Phantom?
Yeah, I think he's on
I'm
your
taking,
6 too.
I'm taking Ryan's place.
Taking point, I think.
Copy. Anybody over the bunker currently?
What?
Not yet.
Yeah, we've got...
I've got eyes on the bunker. Everything is clear.
Alright, Star.
On the
yeah.
exterior, yeah. But
I just want to make sure it's on the. I just want to make sure it's on cooling, not.
Good call.
Alright, well.
Where do you buy a Nox antilit? Ah, thank you, Sandman. Alright, we're just gonna smoothly sweep through the bunker, check the control panel, and then regroup back on Terrapin and come back. I wasn't able to run then at all. I could only walk really slowly.
With this landscape and sunrise, I'm thinking of this opening scene of The Lion King now. That reminds me, I've learned recently that the first lines we hear in The Lion King that is sung in an African language that means, "Oh my God, look, a lion!"
I'm not touching that one.
Someone that spoke that language translated it for some people, and that's a cheeky little thing.
Comms.
Strict comms.
Oh, no.
We're down again.
I can't seem to track the bunker from
That's
here.
good.
Somebody put a
Sounds like I need
point
to
of
go
interest.
through the hole now to heal some people again.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's good.
Carmack,
Don't completely collapse our patrol though.
Alright, Star, let's see if we can find it. Do we have eyes on where the bunker is from Star's location?
Joshua is hovering over it, or near enough over it.
Copy, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Josh. Sorry, it's just lost in the hills.
Do you see my laser?
We need medics in the cave, please.
Yeah,
the bunker
moving
is
in.
now roughly 180.
The Nox is
Thanks.
yeah, it's a small hover bike, a fast one. They're all dangerous. All very dangerous. Gravlev style, so you don't have wheels. You know, anti-grav. You're just hovering around. Sometimes the physics don't like it. All right, just stick on my 6 when we get in there, Gallo.
Watch it up.
Thank you.
All right, we're coming in here, 200 meters.
Anybody left medical team? Anybody left in the hole is down. Just do a quick sweep.
I see a ship without a marker.
Where is the bunker?
Direction.
I don't know. I just lost my
Doors
compass.
open toward the
All right.
to the 6 of the ship.
It's towards me.
Copy. Eyes on.
Next
me.
Angeles.
Bunker's on the rear. Yep.
All right, you with me, Gallo?
Yep, right behind you.
Copy. Moving in.
Never mind. It's one of our terrapins. For some reason, I've lost all markers.
Up the stairs.
Copy.
Stay put for now.
I'm on your 6 too.
All right, move up the stairs, Gallo. I'll be on the opposite side.
Good. Next Angeles has markers back. We're good.
Hopping.
All right, bunker is clear and all green as it needs to be, cooling and offline.
Alright, sounds good.
All right, regrouping. There are channels for those people. It'll be great to get a hierarchical, you know, chat VoIP thing just to kind of, you know, as you would expect with a game like Star Citizen, it needs exactly what Acre offers and more, right? It needs all of that, desperately. Let us know when engines are on, Star, and we'll board.
All right.
Alright, we now have direct sunlight over the dig site.
Oh, anti-grav larger vehicle.
Engine's lit.
Copy. All right, Gallo, let's go in.
Roger.
Oh. All right, we are on board. Door is closing. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you can see how fast your food and drink go down from just laying on the bed. Like, if you lay in the medical bed, yes, it will top up your food, it'll top up your drink, it'll heal your, hemosol amount, but it'll deplete much faster than if you drink something or eat something. You're not getting the nutritional value or the hydration efficacy that you would from actually doing that. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's get back into position.
Looks like we're doing a pickup.
Alright, Star, last man is out. I can't move very fast. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think it might have been because I'd pressed C, perhaps. I don't know. Alright, where are we? So, cities there. Sizen, Cyclo, Gallo, Drago, Ekim. Excellent.
Gallo in position at rocks 270.
Say that again.
Gallo in position at rocks 270.
Good copy, thank you. Yeah, hacking, that's something we'll see.
Watch out, flying crates. Mind your head. Very cool.
Flippin' heck. What we were saying about falling debris. Couldn't have been closer, could it? Feel like someone might be targeting me there, Mighty. There is some amount of full stomach.
Watch out, flying crate again.
Better not be going for me again, Steve. So past 100. Yeah, like it has a buff. Yo, Aka, how you doing? I have tried Beam. We have many users in chat, in fact, who use Beam. I use TOBII primarily.
Okay.
But I'm sure a lot of people can... I mean, I can attest to Beam. It's a great piece of kit, piece of software. But since I last used it, it's had updates and improvements. So it'll definitely be improved on what it was when I first tried it. Sorry, Captain Cry, I missed your comment there. Yeah, I'm using TOBII. Sorry, mate, I missed that one. So, I mean, TOBII is generally, the best of the options available, in my opinion. I've never tried TrackIR, but if you don't want to spend that amount on it, which is understandable, do check out Beam Eye Tracker, which is like software that uses your webcam. And, yeah, it's only $30. And there's a free trial of it as well, so you can actually try it to see if it's something you like. There goes Steed! Whee! Do wonder if... Is the PTU still up? I'm assuming we won't see another patch tonight, just because we've already had the first, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one at some point.
There's a Revenant Gatling gun over here.
Yeah, there's a few debris of that around. I also find a mining laser
What's the
attachment
server
over here
address?
at my location.
Raoul? Do you mean... Mine? You don't need to... Oh, sorry, the actual website. Yeah, thank you, Sandman. There you go, that's how you can get involved. Is there a free fly happening anytime soon? What are we on? March. There may be one around the 17th. Coda, can I help you, sir? Keep the air clear. Don't be pointing me out to everyone. There's there may be a free fly around the 17th with St. Patrick's Day, or what do they call it, Stella Fortuna, There may not be. I haven't heard anything of there being one. But if not then, it'll be Invictus in May. They will definitely have one there. 2 options to use beam. You could buy iFacecam Mark II or buy second-hand Robin i5. Oh, do you mean for your webcam? Sorry, I see. Ooh, I don't know. I would certainly check the website specs for Beam and see what it says is the optimal, resolution, frame rate, and specs, and then compare that to those two and decide which one looks best. Sure thing, Facemaker. Enjoy your workout, mate. Track IR is good. The only downside is it's not, it's not eye tracking, which for those who don't use eye tracking isn't a big deal, of course. But for those who do, it would be, or who want to. And you have to wear the gadget. Yeah, there's trade-offs, but it is also quite a bit cheaper. Is it like 100 quid or a bit more cheaper than the TOBII? Yeah, we did have a free fly end, that's true, Pun, just recently. I am now VB. Yeah, I've always liked the Gallant. It was one of the first ever weapons, actually, in Star Citizen. It was called something else back then as well, and I can't remember what it was, because we didn't have the manufacturers established as well as we do now. It looked a lot different to this in terms of its colour scheme. But I've heard it's a decent weapon, especially for FPS, so I thought I'd like to get used to it. In fact, now that we are back out on the ground, I'm probably going to stick to this for the time being. Which is best at range? The Kana or the Gallant? I've not used it in a long while. In fact, I don't remember the last time I fired a round. I haven't even fired a round of my Gallant today, so yeah, there is that.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, we are at time. I've told the mining crew to finish their current rock and pack up and head outside, so once they get outside and get loaded onto the Asgard, you guys are good to load your terrapins and start coming back to the address.
Good call. Thank you, Apoc.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to spend
Angeles falling
150
back to the hole,
and then
since I'm quite a ways out.
30 on...
Yeah, don't board your terrapins until they're all out there.
Yeah, be ready for evac, but let's stick to what we're doing still right now. Let's keep eyes up. We don't want to fall at the last hurdle. Look at that, Revenant coming in. Whee! As it just slaps into the ground. Hopefully not. Yeah, if you're spending that much, you'd be better off really just going for TOBII. And sort of, calling it quits. ATT4, that's the one, Wonko, thank you. Yeah, when they first brought out the Gallant, which was, again, a long time ago, before we had proper manufacturers, it was called the ATT4 energy rifle. Thank you for that, Wonko. It's been bugging me for so long. I could have just looked it up. You don't understand the... Welcome, Ice Viper. The massive hype around the Ironclad. Not saying it sucks, but it seems like it is more popular than the Idris. I wouldn't say it's necessarily more popular. I think it's just... It's a new ship, first and foremost. It's a big internal cargo storage ship with a repair station, a command module that can detach. It's Drake for the Drake lovers. It's just something different that is cool. I still love the Idris.
So far, pretty calm. Pretty quiet operation.
I knew someone would say... I didn't want to say it myself. I'm going to wait until...
This is a very quiet day.
Oh,
Nothing
jeez,
really
guys.
bad happening.
Maybe I'll
Nothing
jinx it.
Possibly could go wrong now.
Yeah,
well, no.
To be fair, I'm blaming Phantom if it happens, because he kicked it off. Just on that note, 70, 80 degrees up above that hillside. Am I seeing lights or movement over there? Not right now, but there was something. It looked like chemtrails. Not seeing it at the moment. Could have just been a lighting glitch.
Nothing on
Yeah, I see
radar.
a ship in the distance moving.
Non-party ship.
Yeah.
You're seeing it, are you?
Yeah, I see one at 270,
All right,
just
let's-
ascending behind the hills.
Yeah, let the air crew know.
Jeez, they work fast.
Yo, Selig, it is Hathor. We've just opened the mine. We've actually opened a couple of them and done some mining and got what
All right,
we need.
mining crew is gone. Everybody, if they want to bring back our terrapins.
All right, Starbird out.
On the deck.
Where did you see that? Will you look in the direction?
270.
Yeah, for ground crew it's 90 degrees, but if we're in a ship it sounds like it might be 270. All right, C-team on me.
I'm on back.
Good copy.
City, I'm back.
Keep spreading
Okay.
out though. Let's not get bunched up. Hold this area and wait for Stab. Are you coming to us, Stab?
Copy, I'm on my way.
Thank you. Ekim, hold. Come back.
Ekim, head back to ours. You're going the wrong way. There we go.
All right, Cyclo Drago, come and Gallo as well. Let's convene together. Let's regroup together so that we can all get on board at the same time. Oh, is it you, Cyborg? If that ship in the air is a Karak, it's probably Cyborg. He's safe. Don't engage. All right, Gallo, you get on Sense Terrapin. The rest close by. Get on me unless you're in Josh's. All right, get on board. Get on board, everyone. Okay, Star, last one on board.
All right, send her up.
Nicely done. Take it we're regrouping on the Idris, correct, or are we heading somewhere else?
Yep. Probably regroup to Idris.
No worries, White. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Someone's got to help them offload it all.
Hopefully we don't get detoured.
How do we do with the Coronet?
That's a good
I
question.
don't know yet. Well, I'll have to ask
You're
the
a
mining
good,
team.
thank you,
they-
sir.
We all get burned to the same.
Magmic, welcome. Yeah,
Dropping
holding the
channel to talk to
endeavour line.
ATC.
Copy. But yeah, the mission went so well with the 1st
We're
one.
anticipating the Idris to be having some landing problems due to Deacon having a crime stat, so Terrapins, make your way back to Babbage on your own power.
Copy that.
Okay. What did
Okay.
You might have to tell us.
Killed the bomber.
How that?
Oh, fair enough. Worth it. Sure thing, Soldner. Thank you, sir, for your service.
RTB.
Good copy.
Yeah, we can all go to Willie's again.
Yeah.
You should have seen it earlier. I think we had like
You're
12
returning to
people
base
hanging out
alone?
in Willie's.
Because the Idris pilot has a crime stat, so...
Yeah, we've heard. By Idris Pilot, you mean Deacon?
Yeah, the other criminal.
This is Charlie, team pilot. The Revenant has the commander of the Revenant has taken a crime stat, so they are disengaging, and we are being told to head to New Babbage.
Yep.
Copy, thank you.
Copy.
Roger.
Any idea on our haul then? Have we got information on how well we've done? Or not well?
I don't know, but I'm surrounded by a bunch of criminals.
We have Karanites, but no pures, unfortunately.
No what? No pure Karanite.
Yeah, no pure.
The same as last time.
Yeah, well, we've hit up 2 caves. What have we got to do? I think Drago wants yet.
I guess 3 is the magic number.
Cuckoo ka-choo.
3rd time's a charm.
Well, I think we're good to salute how it went. I mean,
I
unless
know
we
what
all
it
just
is.
suddenly explode.
I didn't buy a ship this month.
Yeah, I blame you.
Yeah, it's my fault, guys.
I bought 3 ships this month, or CCUs.
Should have had you in the mining team.
But yeah, all went nice
My
and
luck
smoothly
drop
there.
goes up 33% every ship that I buy.
We didn't have any... It's so funny, because the last time we did this, Hathor 2.0, we had non-stop fighting over and over and over and over again. We had Griefanet assaulting us. We had randoms of all types coming in and fighting and, you know, sort of poking the bear, trying to get to us. And it was literally non-stop fighting for much of the air squadron as well. That was just... We were down at the bunker, protecting the bunker, because back then, we could, you know, if anyone got into the bunker, they could refire the laser because of the bug. We were just looking up, watching it all unfold. This time round, the only thing that's really happened is we've seen a bomb explode at a distance as an A2 came in, so we just took them out, and that was it, aside from NPC prospectors being generally annoying, as always. But this, as I say, this is what I love about Star Citizen. We're not setting up for guaranteed action. We're not setting up for a nice, easy breezy walk. We don't know what's going to happen. And that's why it needs to be like this. This is why we need the potential for PvP, but not at every step of the way. We just don't know. Especially in a place like Hathor. Of course, having such a large fleet is generally going to off-put a few people. So if you go in with a smaller fleet, you know, there's no guaranteeing that people won't try their luck. Or it could just be that not many people are playing 4.6 right now. They're waiting for 4.7. Either way, what happened happens, and we've had a great time. Everyone performed perfectly, as always.
Oh. I got dropped out in space.
Yeah, I saw you disappear.
Ermac, I got dropped out of ship.
Oh boy.
Is this Charlie team?
Oh shit, yeah, what's happened?
Bravo.
Oh, not my problem.
Thank you.
The hell is going on? Anybody else see that? That was weird. Very strange.
Drop me out of quantum anyhow.
Yeah, something weird going on there.
Squad B heading to microdeck.
When the Endeavour comes along, Mag, it'll be worth the wait. I hope, anyway. I cannot imagine. Like this, you know when I was saying earlier about, not today, but in the previous stream, about having multiple things going on within the org all the time, where we're not just like all doing one thing, we're all sort of splitting into different groups, because some of us might be mining, some of us might be salvaging, or crafting, or hauling, or fighting. And with things like the Endeavour, or even base building, I suppose, just, you know, farming, there's going to be crops which are needed for crafting or for resale or finding different strains that are valuable, or maybe even just to feed our own crew, our own members. So that'll be another thing.
I mean,
There'll
that
be
was
people
as smooth as operation as anybody could ask for, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anything, aside from the occasional rock explosion Mask has, which happens and everyone can get back on. I don't think we lost anyone properly, although Coda did accidentally get flown into by a prospector, which is unfortunate, but, you know, he should have avoided it.
And obviously Squad B died at the start.
You did? What happened?
Would you like to confess what happened?
He doesn't. That's why
Is this a confession?
Staying silent.
It wasn't me.
Tell us, Josh, what happened?
Is someone able to pick me up, or should I just backspace?
Say your name, location, whatnot.
Ermac, I'm middle of a space.
Anyone got eyes on Ermac?
Ermac was Team B.
Yeah, Josh, are you, it was in your terrapin, was he? Did he fall out? Is that what you got? You fell out, didn't you?
Yeah, it looks like he fell out.
Are you able to return and pick him up, or should he just respawn?
See what I can do.
If it was in Quantum, it's probably just worth respawning, to be fair, because it might be difficult to get back to you. Although they can Quantum to your location. Hang fire, see if he can get to you. You too, Coda. Thank you, sir. Shame about that, little prospector. You, Starbirdo, a friend of Blue, are the evening space monkeys doing stuff. I love that as well, Rakona. I really appreciate how, like, when people ask, are we, you know, EU org, are we US or whatever, we're kind of an everything org because we have people around the clock. Fair enough, Asia, we're not really represented in Asia much, which is, you know, mostly down to language barriers, but we generally have people playing all around, and that's just going to grow more and more, especially I think when crafting comes in and we have.
Technically, I am in Asia.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. You're holding it up for us all. Yo, Gamma.
I'm an entire continent in one person.
Gift a little AUC. Your space tax is hit.
That might explain my phantom burger then.
I think we all have a bit too much cash right now, don't we?
Did you find out what the haul was?
Yeah, we got any idea what the haul is or what we managed to get?
Not yet. We'll report back after.
Yeah, if we don't get it in time, it'll be posted. And
Oh,
again,
dear God, I'm seeing something terrifying.
Say that again.
I'm just seeing a person that is missing his head and it's only eyeballs and teeth.
We've all been there. Do keep an eye out on Discord post-event for Nexus's post regarding payment. Yes, Nexus, we need to pay them. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my payments.
We get paid?
You can send all your letters of complaint to Deacon. And yeah, let's, if you want to accept it, accept it. I don't expect people to donate it to the org bank, and you don't need to, so if you want it, take it. In fact, I think we actually recommend taking it more so than donating it. Texas, how you doing? And also Nexus, for members like Solder who were just patrolling the Idris, doing very boring patrol work and so forth, I do want bonuses to show appreciation for that kind of stuff.
Copy.
Thank you. I know it can be really dull, just literally.
Didn't get to kill anyone.
I don't think anybody. Who actually took out the bomber? Was it Deacon, wasn't it? I think Deacon took out the bomber. I took out that interferer at Path. Did anyone else kill anyone?
Only NPCs in my case.
Oh, what a world.
No more killing. Only the Revenant.
Very nice. All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you, staff, for your service, sir. Very nice flying. Oh,
It was a
look, all
pleasure.
these vehicles we can steal.
Okay, Ermac, I'm about 8 kilometers out.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, I had all
can
sorts
see you.
of stuff out.
All right, I'll serve everyone. I'm jumping out of Discord, but thank you all so much for the perfect execution. As always, it was flawless.
Right.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was a real smooth operation. No problems at all there. Again, there was a little bit of, like, you know, exploding the rocks and going in and healing, which eventually we'll get to the point where that doesn't happen. It could be down to anything, you know, even server stability and whatnot. It happens. Okay, there we are. But it was a lot of fun, and yeah, it went nice and smooth. I guess. Well, I don't know when what the next op will be on a Wednesday, but with 4.7 on the way, we will certainly be doing the breaker station stuff. We may even do a bit of a recce of breaker stations first before just going full committal to getting into it, but we'll see what happens. Is it down now? Thank you, Wonko. So the PTU is now down. I hope so, Ice Viper. I guess it's on an individual basis, isn't it, of how each individual player has hyped up whatever ship, not even just the Ironclad, but whatever ship to themselves. Some people may be disappointed. I don't think I'll be. I'm looking forward to it. It's not the be-all and end-all ship by any means, but it's going to be a good one. I know that much. This is our victory song. What's my favourite medical ship? Oh. Probably the C8R. It's just such a quick and easy pick up and drop off. It's very small. The Apollo's cool, but I feel like we just need more medical stuff for those vehicles to be truly appreciated. Are still missions and Hull C. So the Hull C is working if you're doing missions. If you're doing just basic, you know, commodity trade, not basic, but commodity trading. I don't think Hull C commodity trading is basic. It can be a bit bugged. Some missions work better than others. There are quite a few missions that work fine, but there are still some that can be a bit dodgy. You got 100 mil for 5 people right now. I don't know if anyone's even wanting to take that money, to be fair, Gamad. With the economy as it is, and everyone almost having billions easily available, I think it's actually harder to give away credits right now. Been watching The Pit and like the idea of medical gameplay. What's The Pit? A craft-off. What, as in we all compete about crafting? I mean, at the end of the day, when 4-7 comes along, I think that with the org, the way it's likely going to unfold to begin with, I'm sure there will be, you know, more things to do than just what I'm talking about here. But ideally, one of the overarching goals that I would like for the org is to equip everybody in the org who's playing with the best quality weapons and equipment, even if that's just armor and weapons to start with. First off, we'll be trying to equip all the ships with the best quality components, not weapons, because that won't be part of 4-7, but components maybe. But the Space Marines, our Space Marine division will need the weapons and armor to protect themselves the best we can, and it'll be a whole org endeavor to gather, refine, haul, move, you know, all the logistics of that, as well as doing rock cracker. But I think a lot of it will just be circling around crafting. Yeah, from what I understand, I know Ferk has mentioned that the actual break stations are a lot bigger than he expected, which could be the same for a lot of us. They have trams on board. You know, there's a lot to them. So I'm excited to see them. And of course, we will do the main event. But I think what we should do to start with is have smaller sort of recce's of these stations to learn how they work before we commit to doing a full let's go and turn it on and mine, because we need to make sure that we are knowing what's going to happen and what could happen. I just finally explained what you've been trying to put words to. I agree that it seems like a great ship, but it seems like a lot of people out there are looking at it to be the be-all and end-all. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for everyone else, but it looks like it's going to be a great ship that offers a lot for moving goods or vehicles or just anything. But there is not one ship that is the be-all and end-all. There is never going to be one ship that is that. Everyone's just like perspective of that might be different. Some people might have, you know, the Ironclad might be their be-all and end-all ship, and they might absolutely love it and not want to use anything else. But at the same time, there is always going to be another ship coming along that others will be like, that's cool. And they're like, you know, CIG are purposefully designing ships to not be the one to rule them all. Oh, a hospital show, is it? Another one? Flipping heck. Oh, is it based in Pittsburgh? Is that why they call it that? Reddit mentioned partial armor being snuck into the... Yes, I saw some leaks about some armor types. But what do you mean by partial armor? Yeah, a lot of people want their ship to be the best, and so when it falls short in certain areas, they don't like it. But yeah, like you're saying, did Grey's Anatomy ever go away? Did it actually ever stop? The pit's good, is it? Oh, we might have to check that out. Me and Rachel don't mind a good medical show. Although saying that, Scrubs has come back. And so far, the 2 episodes I've seen, it actually isn't too bad. When Rach said that Scrubs is back, I thought, oh no, they're going to take a classic and they're going to ruin it. Without even realising that most of the original cast are back. Shame about the caretaker, though. But after watching the first 2 episodes, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's still, it kind of feels just like the old one. And they play on the whole changes to the world and how, you know, certain things can't be said and so forth, which is funny but nice. Have you got the boxing sorted yet, Yeti? Come on, we're all waiting to fight each other. But no, it's been a lot of fun today, and as I said in the video earlier, the 4.7 is now making its rollout. We've had the first Eva Catty build. There will be more, definitely more Eva Catty builds, I would assume. Definitely is my assumption. But then I guess if it's the 4th today, Alliance Aid finishes on the 17th, which is a couple of weeks away. Like, we could literally be talking 2 weeks today. Wednesday the 18th, we could see 4.7 potentially drop to live. It really depends on what their plans are, because Stellar Fortune is kicking off that day. On Tuesday, the 17th, Alliance Aid will finish, so you'll no longer be able to pursue that one. The next storyline will continue on with 4.7. I'm assuming it's to do with the the breaker stations and rock cracker. But then, of course, crafting as well. It could be later on in March. It doesn't have to be on the 18th, but that's, you know, the earliest I suspect we'll start seeing it come along. You're not a fan of the medical shows, are you not, Wonko? But Young Sherlock. I never got into the Big Bang Theory, to be fair, so I don't watch Young Sherlock. Deacon referred you to APOC just today. Ah, you're ready for it, are you? Gonna make a contact with him later on? Set that up. So for those in the org, Yeti is coming up with a kind of like a boxing challenge, I guess, where we can all go and fight it out. Grudge matches and stuff. That'll be fun. Maybe play some bets. Anyway, I'm going to pass the stream on to somebody else. We'll have a look who is around at the moment. Is Pete on today, Wonko? Do we know? But, yeah. 4.6 has felt like a bit of a slog. I've enjoyed it, but I haven't really felt like playing much, personally. It might just be because I've got a lot of other things going on that I'm engaged with. Which could be why I've not really felt like playing. But with crafting coming along, no Pete again. I'm kind of feeling that draw, and hopefully it's smooth sailing. We'll see. Anyway, as always, org mates, thank you so much to all the organisation, all the execution, to every one of you for taking part and being a part of the org. It is much appreciated. We will see what is happening. What's happening this Friday? I can't remember. Are we doing the trade meet or is it off-gridding? On talking of off-gridding, I am coming back to the idea of starting a new off-grid series when 4.7 drops as well, which could be quite cool. The problem is it's going to be on board the Clipper, and I don't think we're going to have the option to craft with the Clipper, which is a shame. So I'll have to return to my hangar. Or if I take that fabricator and take it to a space station, that might work. Wait, Young Sherlock's a British TV series? I thought it was American. Is Sigelian on? Maybe we send it Sigelian's way. Let's have a look. Does he always sign off? Oh, we can send it Space Tomatoes way then if that's the case. He's setting up his HOTAS. Oh, HOSAS by the sounds of it. Right, we'll send it Space Tomatoes way. So /raid Space Tomato Gaming. There we are. Yeah, I always have a knack to send it to someone who is literally finishing the stream. I'm good at that. You're welcome, Ice Viper. Thank you, mate. One of these days, mate. One of these days you'll absolutely jump in, I'm sure. Oh, young Sherlock. Yes, I'm thinking of young Sheldon. Hence the Big Bang Theory. That's... Thank you, Selig. Losing my mind. Right. 07, everyone. Have a great evening. Monthly report tonight. The monthly report is happening tonight, so we will certainly be covering that and running through it. So that's going to be a good one. Right. What am I doing here? End screen, isn't it? There it is. Much love. See you all soon, and enjoy Space Tomatoes stream. Bye-bye.